How we're living, boys. We're back to Unranked to Masters Part 5, and that's exactly what we're doing here today. Now, I am basically 20-5, I believe, around Plat 3. I'll pull it up for you so that you can see. Right now, I wanted to hit you with, like we always do, the matchups and so on. So real quick, this is where we're at. This is where we left off last time. We left off here about a month and a half ago. Really, there's been other videos to make. That's really it. There's no, like, insane reason why I've taken a break. Real quick though, this is a PTA game through and through, so swap off, go here with your runes, and now you're living a dream. Pretty standard stuff. PTA, hit people 3 times, boom, big damage. Triumph, if the fight's close, then you get to heal after you kill them. Ability haste, legend haste, obviously. Insane rune for BRIAR, and I think it is just flat out factually better than Alacrity. Alacrity does feel crazy sometimes. But the reality is that if you're taking fights that make sense, it'll give you more uptime on W and E and following up with Q. So just overall better than like the one extra auto attack that you can sometimes get. Oftentimes you still get the same amount of autos with Alacrity and not. It just feels like a little bit better. It like feels better. It's like, wow, my autos are hitting. But overall it's good. Inspiration secondary, it's just a consistency building rune, that's all it is, right? You consistently get free boots, you consistently have flash over enemies, good stuff. Matchups, AD Nidalee top is a poke and kind of bruiser build. It's basically just, you pick this champ and you're a lane bully to almost anyone. You don't have good team fights, but you're a lane bully and you split push well, and you can outplay enemies because you have 7 spells. Gwen, on the other hand, if Gwen gets ahead, split pusher, AP, broken, Gwen is immune, one of the strongest things on Earth. Vi has Hail of Blades, so that's basically saying she wants to hard win early game versus BRIAR. BRIAR does have a good matchup into Vi. Just look to E, her Q, or R, and it'll be pretty free from there. Every Kiana does the same level 2 kill on mid laners, where they just prep with a couple Qs and then go for QWQ or whatever it is. With Ignite and just kill you. We'll see if that happens this time. They don't have Ignite, and we do have Annie with Ignite, so that's pretty good. It's my minimap. My minimap's not even the right size. I believe I played 94, but I'll turn it down a little bit for you guys. Go ahead and get that ghost for free. We're just gonna send him packing here. Don't know about this. My bar just flash Q missed, but we'll make it work. Get a stun right here for me. Not too bad. Not too bad, not too good. We definitely got this. They have a word here, they have a word here and here. Not too bad. E start is not that bad for BRIAR because you're able to just do Raptors. Hit E, auto attack the big one, you'll be set up. Bot lane, Draven Milio is really good into BRIAR because Milio can peel the Draven. And once my E is gone, Draven has enough damage to kill you. But if you're able to sideways W or flash the Milio bubble, then you actually have a chance. You just have to make sure that you have the damage following that. Yeah, so overall, nothing too crazy here. Because Gwen doesn't have flash or ghost, I'm actually just changing my path. Instead of doing Raptors, Krugs, red down, I'm going to do my red right here. And then I'm going to path for a level 3 gank on top lane. Now they do see me on that ward that's there, but do they actively know about BRIAR pathing so much that if they see me like that, they know exactly what that means? We shall see. So I might just flash on her, I'm not gonna lie. Make it quick and easy, don't want to fall behind on too much farm. So if she steps up on my Nidalee right now, ooh, might not be a need for me to do anything. My Nid's playing well. The real question is does Gwen recall with me, TP straight back here? And then, like, technically I miss a gank, so like this, right? I could have chosen to stay and just, oh, she's TPing, walk around, go fight her. But I think just going up the summoner spell is pretty good. Plus I get a ruby crystal before I enter my bot side. Again, crab spawns at 3:30, it is 2:53, so we are in no hurry. We are in a good spot to get our crab here, full clear, get our crab, and then following that, have a winning fight on bot side. Now, right now, I'm already checking prio, right? You have to see US priority to walk first. So right now, it's looking like their bot side does. So if I were to get my blue buff and then go to that crab, it would be advantageous for me to look at where their bot lane is because they will roam first. And that will not be good for us. That would hurt. Their mid laner TP'd back and just killed my Annie. So that's how she died there. Now, we don't have smite for this, but let's see what happens. So like right here, right? Could we fight? Could they walk? I see my bard's over here. We got her flash. I think we just leave here. Do have to wait a hot second before my W wears off. Try and just eat them away. Try and greed my flash just a little bit more. He's going to get super speed up. Andy has everything. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, mostly that only happens because you're BRIAR, right? And you W'd without E. She then flashed away. And you can circumvent that problem if your bard has any clue of what your champ does. Just because if he's walking towards them, they're going to reposition in a way to get the fight correctly. They can't just have Draven and Bilio step up. But as you can see, man, even Diamond players have zero clue what BRIAR is. I guess that's kind of like the theme of this whole series. How many ranks don't know what BRIAR does? And we'll see. But immediately after you die, you need to go straight back to farming. That's the only way that you're going to get back into this game. Sacrificing a crab is fine. She's going to the lethality version, which is not that good in team fights, really good in skirmishes. So right now you do have losing mid and bot lane, but your top lane's kind of cooking. So I'm going to try and throw a little bone their way. See what we can do here. Looks like she's warding Tribush right now. That sucks. She hasn't even realized it yet. That's okay. Just messing up her recall timing. You put her to half, and that wave is still good. She just pivoted back. That likely means that this Kiana is actually committing to walking up there, not just a fake walk where she just pivots. So we're going to take the safe route to our bot side here. I'm so happy. Me too, bro. Oh. Thought a league player was saying something. I'm not gonna lie, so she's saying, I'm so happy we gave him a kill, and that's, a lot of league players start checking out when bad things happen, because they're already looking for the excuse to lose this match. Don't be that person. Don't be, that is a very loser mindset, because he still is on that Doran's Blade. He hasn't spent that gold yet. So you guys being down 11 farm, whatever it is, getting perma pushed and down a plate, that's happening just off skill, right? He hasn't spent the money. The money doesn't exist yet. So that's just the loser mentality, and I put it out to you guys not to, shit on this guy or anything, but it's mostly just to let you know that these are your teammates. These are the people that are typing, and when they're typing, you have to identify, who are your good teammates, who are your bad teammates. So right now you see their bot lane's coming, and their Vi is, so we're just going to hop about the bed. Swag is on. Hopefully we can pull the dragon to reset, and then we can just take a recall. We can't go for it. Obviously, they have 4 people right here, and my mid and 80 carrier in base. So we just got to accept that. It's okay. If you try and go fight that, you will just get 4-manned and die, and that'll be it. Our top lane is doing the lane bully thing, though. I'm really liking this guy. As long as I can stay farmed, I won't fall too far behind. She's up 2 crabs. That's it. The 2 first crabs of the game. So if I can get this one right here, I can start equalizing that. Really good kill. My soul lanes are doing really well. So now let's see if we can look for an invade. So she path top down, right? And we did too. If my red buff's up, her blue buff is, right? It's just how it works. So what we're going to do is look for level 6 really quick. Loving that kill, by the way. Insane. Really good roam. Now, the problem with this now is my Nidalee's resetting, okay? And that means that Gwen is here top, and Vi is here. They have 2v1 versus me. So, like, right here, I would like to play for this. See if I can get this steal. She's going to ult me, of course. See if we can get a little cook here. Go for an E. Go for a hop. This might be pretty good. So we got Vi ult, we pulled Gwen. Gwen lost more minions under that turret. We got more damage on top turret. And I got the blue buff invade. We only have to worry about Vi walking at me right now. If she were to walk in range of me right now, I wouldn't have the free vision from W. And that would cook me. Oh, man. Now, we should be able to play this. I'm going to ping him off right now so I can get into position to fight. If he Qs, this should be good for us, right? We could go right in on her, but Kiana's here. I might have to go early just to stop them from getting the scrub. She actually has smite advantage. Well, not advantage, but smite upgrade. I just flashed out of the Bard ult. I wish I'd stayed in that. Who's with me on that? Ooh. This game is definitely art of be carryable as jungle. Sometimes, man, you do not have to be the main character. And it mostly comes down to my first mistake, dying to that Draven. That mistake sucked. Is what it is. Why are we not punishing this? I think Bard can definitely go cook that. I would like if he just walked over there. If she goes way too far right, I can actually help this out. But it's important to get the feed point going. Nice, he got that. That's good. I'm going to take my last camp on top side and then head bot. Again, I like to play a heavy, full clear style for BRIAR. Because if you're ever playing BRIAR and you realize, like, dang, I'm so far behind, this game feels tough. Yeah, exactly. That's why I farm hard. Like, both junglers have effectively not done anything this game, but I'm still ahead. Life is good. If two people are going to do nothing, man, be the one that has a little bit more nothing. Who's with me? Or I guess less nothing. My Bard's 3-0, though. He's rich. Now, luckily, it looks like we're just going to get this top turret with her demolish proc, but setting herself up just in case, like, bot turret went down, they get, like, one huge push. Could definitely be decent for you. So we're able to go stun for stun with Milio. That almost effectively always means that you're going to get his flash. My boy does not have any sums to make this cook happen. My mid just went in 1v1. They're diving him hard. Don't have the damage just yet to bring this one home. Draven flashed. Bard got another kill. Life sucks. I actually can't kill this guy because once he gets bubble, I just don't do enough damage. I have too much money in my pocket. So what I'm going to do is actually, instead of just hit these camps any longer, just go, I have my item, go back and get it. An item at 10 minutes is completely fine. It's on time. That's what it is. He's on a full dead man's. Not bad. Yeah, I mean, this game is, it's one for the books, man. It's, you know, when you're smurfing and you aren't hard carrying every game, it feels so scary, let me tell you, man. Because, you know, you've so many eggs in your team's basket, and the lower rank your teams are, I mean, obviously it's going to get scary. But you can start, like, coming to terms with it, like, hey, well, the enemies are the same level of skill that they are, so I would take the Fed one out of the two. Of course. Lethality Vi is a crazy pull, though. He is a demon for that. Him going topside on this timer, my topside doesn't have much there. His bot side has a ton. This guy needs to run. I can try and help him here. It's a good hit, just in case she goes invis. Go for a fast burst combo. Q, W1, auto, Titanic W2. Just to make sure that your Annie can live. Again, not dying is the biggest thing to carrying games. So if you can keep your teams from dying, obviously more good happens. Caitlyn does have ult. That'll pressure Milio to stand in line. Oh, yeah. What's with the jungler hate here? Very good. Now we can actually go here. So I got a Raptor invade. Now I can go to Dragon. Cut off their win con there. Our top side is starting to lose now after a gank. That's okay. As long as he gets that turret for the point, that's fine. And we always have the fallback of me getting us neutrals, so he's got a little bit of team help, whether or not he knows it. Nice. Go ahead and hit our camps. You could take the recall for a phage right now. That way your money's spent, but because my bot side only has 2 camps and I can path up, I want to be as strong as possible for Rift because that'll give us feats if she doesn't get top to her right now, which she will. You always want to leave yourself like an open book towards winning, right? Multiple avenues. Oh, good try. My Nidalee is definitely, like, outplaying the 1v1 very well, but she's falling very, very, very prone to ganks. I got a trade here when I went to their Raptors, I see. Bad run timer there. I'm going to go here. Gwen likely thinks that she can be super greedy here. Always walk behind someone. Again, if she runs into turret, she runs into turret. It's fine. Don't even let her get the cannon wave. Now, what I'm going to do, this is one of the times where I tell you in lower elos, you got to take the gold for yourself a little bit. So we're going to do exactly that. We're going to make sure we get this turret this time. Sometimes you got to do the work yourself. All good. Bang, bang. Get that going. And actually hit the next wave too. That way you get a bounce. The bounce happens, again, every time that your minions hit their turrets. So that wave is going to go straight in to this. And their minions are going to stack up on them. And we will be set up for my team to get a huge amount of gold here in about 2 minutes. I'm going to greed this invade. I think taking 1 is way better than 2. But as you can see, Logan Jungle gets into these situations often. Alright, good try. To be fair, she didn't go to top turret to catch her wave, so, like, sure, she gets that for me, which is, like, she made a mistake and actually got a better end of that mistake. It's really not that big of a deal, though. I'd love to help this guy. Gonna wait till they go into the choke before I shoot ult. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's a massacre. I have 3,000 gold from that turret and just all the farming. We don't have Smite upgrade just yet for 1,200, but when they don't have a jungler, you're usually pretty good to start an objective, especially if your team's counterparts are on the map. So, like, mid and support are running at you while you have your mid and support. Look at that Nidalee top damage. Oh my god. Triforce Q plus Demolish is going pretty crazy. Alright. Killing Rift is just going to make him run away. That's good. This game seems like an Overlord's game because it's not very glaring what I need to make my team fight better. And whenever it is not very glaring, Overlord's one of the best things you can grab. Now I'm going to path down for Dragon. So I see Dragon up in a minute 54. So I'm going to take everything away from my top side so there's no effective trades here. When did Vi invade my red, but not my Raptors? This guy, he's doing some stuff. Now, I don't feel too bad whenever invades happen like that because primarily if, like, the invade on my red had to have been inefficient for her. So I practically believe that whenever she did that invade, it's believable that I was doing something way worth. So I don't really worry too much because I know that in the most recent time of 5 minutes, I've been doing nothing but efficient things. She might just W this, but I'll greet it. It's fine. Hey, nice. I'm actually able to defend the turret this way. She ghosted, but you're ghosting away from BRIAR. And she ulted. Nice. Nah, I think I'm just fine. I think you're dead too, because you're lethality by. So you cannot ever skirmish. Nice. Give me that. Flashing the Vi Q just basically means that Gwen's not going to run too far, somehow get under turret, and then ruin your day. I'm going to drop Rift here. I'm not a big fan of this Rift, but it is a decent one. Auto Q, Auto Titanic. Drive it in once it's about half health. Boom. And go for second drive so that you can try and crack open the base. If you get a third drive, take it to a tier 2 or something. Doesn't look like we will, but something is near. W1, W2. Try and get a turret bite. And one of the biggest things about jungle that it actually took me forever, that I could tell you guys, took me forever to come to terms with, is that not every game of jungle are you dropping 30 kills. You're just the guy that's winning. You're just the guy that's winning. Especially when you're smurfing. No one cares about your KDA when you're smurfing. They don't care. Okay, the reality is that you win. So, like a game like this, I didn't have a perfect early game, right? I did enough to win this game. That's it. because it's the only thing that matters is the dub, man. Stop worrying about KD. Stop worrying about anything like that. Sometimes you can draw conclusions from KD, and that's when it can be very useful as a stat. But generally speaking, like, no one cares how I started this game. When the game ends, they're going to be like, oh, he won? Good. And that's it. She's going turret mode. I'm just going to shoot it. She looks like she's playing to trade her death for this, so I'm going to try and stun. Fast combo. Again, it's Q, W1, Titanic, W2. Or you can wait for an auto, then W2. Now, new Otacon, you guys know. Again, it's been a month and a half. New Otacon is so important. You need to be doing this objective. So I'm going to make sure that I'm here. I don't have as much time to path straight bot to top to clear it. So what am I going to do? I'm going to grab all my money, grab my overlords, grab the cloth armor for my plated steel cap since they have 3 AD champs and 1 AP. And then we're just going to grab red buff and then be there on time if need be for the fight. Seems like there's not going to be a fight. So during this time, I'm actually going to step up into their jungle just in case Fi's trying to farm. That is not allowed at all. Put a pink ward. This one doubles as them knowing that I'm here on blue, but also a little bit of protection from the Otacon, right? Otacon team fight goes a little weird because we don't know everyone that made it there. That would suck. Nid would like to come back here. It's okay. I'm trying to help them with the wave. They have different plans for this wave, though, it seems. Trying not to go in without my E. Standard BRIAR way here. Oh, buffer this. Hopefully we can do a little bit. They have 5 there. I don't know. He just kind of baited us. Not really. Very smart of him. It makes more sense for me to just be like, hey, they have 2v5 there, 3v5. Instead of praying that everything goes right and we're able to get a huge dub there. Logan Jungle, just walk your ass away. Man, let him troll. Yeah, that's it. I'm not going to be too hard on someone that stays there because the reality is that oftentimes I'm able to, because I do something unpredictable, I'm able to get the better end of it. But you have to, you know, you gotta be sparse with that. You really have to look at how many times you doing that pays off and, you know, run the numbers, if you will, on if you think maybe you are overstaying just a bit too much. So now with my team on here, I'm completely unkillable. This is a complete dub. Nothing else to say. Ult's going to hit. Boom. Insta-kill this person. Boom. We're going to hit this. My W2 stayed when I wasn't aggroed. Another bug. That one's actually a positive bug. Keep it in the game. Love to see it. So Otacon and then Dragon in a minute 40. So likely we will get top lane pushing. Hopefully minions can do a little bit more work on that turret. We head down to Dragon. Again, neutral objectives are everything in every elo. So do not ever neglect them. Can I get there in time? I can. Man, we are pushing. Let's win. Go ahead, man. I don't care. We're all sharing all this money on the map. We're all trying to get this win quickly. That's it, man. He can take it personally all he wants. Trust me, it doesn't affect me, man. It's okay. Recalling for your plated steel caps could be good. I'm prioritizing farming here. Use flash, flash away, flash away, flash. Oh wait, he doesn't have flash. It's a rough look, brother. Oh well. It's all because your stupid jungler farmed your wave. I get that, to be honest. Bam. Good, get level 16, drop a pink in the pit. Again, you could at any time go and get your plated steel cap upgrade. I gotta sneeze. Bless you. Thank you. No shot! Sneezing just lost me a red! Now I'm going to start going a little bit into IGL mode because I know that my team will take a 2v5. I just learned from what my NID did last time that I want them to chill out a little bit. We're just going to win this game slowly by taking objectives, getting extra strength stuff going on here. Now we're good. Now we bleed their enemy jungler out as much as possible by taking their camps. They are obviously hitting those camps. We got to handle that. I don't really know where Vi plans to go after this Grom. She just got the kill, right? W to find her in the bush? No? I have no clue where she went. But again, once you take an inhib, you never need to go back to that lane ever again. That's going to push by itself. Start working other lanes as quick as possible here. Nidalee pulled 3. There's 2 here, so there's no one mid. This doesn't hurt as bad as you think it does. Maybe? I think I die here, but it might be worth if we can get the turret too. Just going to put as much damage on him as I can. Where are we at? What happened? They pulled 3 here. We went 1 for 1, so that means that we have pressure on bot side. That's good. Go boot upgrade, steal sigil to get a death stance. As you can see, I'm taking all attack damage, so death stance will be our follow-up. We were able to get that top turret for my death. That is very good. They are able to get the inhib too. Great job. Now we just need to hit Baron, go mid, and win this game. GG. And again, sometimes this is like, even when you're smurfing, right? Like, sure, I can know the macro calls, and I can tell my team. It doesn't mean they're going to follow them. So you just continue to, you know, grow as a player and try and, you know, in games where your team just is doing random things, you just have to be in those situations before and kind of, you know, just take the situations that are actually, like, out of all the situations you're given, rather, take the one that's going to benefit you the most, right? So just because I don't have the perfect situation every time, it doesn't mean I don't have the opportunity to take the best option that I have. Now, inhibs do usually mean more money for enemy team because they have all those extra siege minions. Does she juke up? No, she doesn't. She doesn't even think to juke. So you do have to, you know, you do want to end a game faster following that, because they're turbo scaling with a Gwen and Kiana who needs 1 combo and a Draven once he goes full build. So it's very important that once you start taking inhibs, you got to start pressuring the map hard. Get the Baron, get the dragons, keep it pushing. Nice, there we go. Now we do have Baron buff, right? So we're going to let the minions do the work on these turrets. Let the range people hit them. Your job as BRIAR is just protect these people. So look, this guy steps up, immediately die. I don't have to step up to kill Draven, we're already up players. So I'm just going to stand here, go back to letting my minions and my range people do their job. This guy goes in, I immediate Q, and I don't have E, but we're trying to make it work for my boys here. Hop out of turret aggro. We still have bleed proccing, so we cannot step under turret there at all. This guy's stepping up a little bit. Go for a Titanic kill on him. Oh, yeah. Nice. Let Caitlyn die because he typed to me. Good. A little bit of pettiness out of me. And there you go, GG. Nice, first good game. Started off bad. I would say, you know, I didn't have a perfect early game. But, man, we got the win. Nice. Plus 38 in Plat 3. Living the dream. Check the damage. 25k. I mean, second most in the lobby, right? And Italy got a full free lane. We're up 4k in jungle. Most damage taken. Runes, obviously an insane PTA game because of just the way that their champs went to fight. So let's go to the next. Okay, game 2. We're back. Smolder Soraka is like one of those things that sometimes you have to hover them because they're going to drop 30 deaths no matter what, especially with an aggressive bot lane like this. But sometimes it can work to your advantage where, like, enemy Pantheon W's in, Soraka uses E, and then you are able to WQ the Pantheon and E him into the wall. He could not E the whole time. And life can actually be pretty good for you in that way. But that scenario is few and far between, and it needs to happen while you're there at the exact time that you're there and not on ward, which can be tough at times. But you do have late game and Best of Smolder, really good. Comp, BRIAR's early game is pretty good, so you can get them there. You could alternatively just play for Mbessa here, right? Just go for the Mbessa carry train where she just starts being an absurd champion. You do have Anivia, who does have early CC, and sometimes that can be enough, but it is against Malzahar, where like she has to get the shield and then look for a Q. It's doable. So I might look for a 3-camp mid here just to get that rolling. All in all, we have 4 late game insane champions and then a BRIAR. Their team, pretty standard stuff. They have double spell shield. They have Malzahar and Nocturne, so you're going to look to smite their spell shield and then combo them. Nidalee top from the last game, looking to go lane kingdom, so you could actually 3-camp to them because you know they're going to fight. And then again, scaling bot lane, but unless they have like a freeze bot lane, my Smolder should just be shooting the minions from so far, stacking up, living the dream. Standard runes here, again, you don't want to go too crazy on Halo Blades versus like a tankier team like this, but lethal tempo can be good against people like this because like you'll ramp up pretty fast, but I don't want to take such a long fight against them because they do have good consistent damage. So I'm just gonna stick with PTA standard here. Titanic Black Cleaver do the thing. Overlords if possible. I will say, this Nidalee looks like she's going to put W's in my jungle to get free vision on me. So I want to go and actually just land on them right now. Pray that Nocturne and Malzahar aren't just standing on them. That would really suck. But any vision that you can deny them right now, like this, is really good. So look, boom, eat that one. Eat that one. You see what we're doing here? Bro thinks he gets free vision of me. And then I'm actually going to pivot down bot lane like this. And the last time they saw me, maybe they think I commit to it, maybe they don't. Doesn't matter. It's mostly just keeping them guessing because now they don't get a freebie. You could have alternatively, if you thought that those things were warded or trapped, you could just not hit them and always path around them. But, I don't want to risk forgetting about it, messing up, and then life being an unending despair. Looks like my Mbessa has a pretty decent fight. So you can notice the difference in my pathing this game is this pathing, not doing the red buff till third, allows me to pick between top and mid for a 3-camp, or I can just continue to clear. It's not as committed as going red second, because you'll then land killing Krugs here, which is far away from your bot side. It does look like if Mbessa can't get level 2, enemy Nidalee will crash the wave. I think I'm going to go for a little cheesy something here. Just because they're fighting so much. Go sweeper here so you can check if she warded this and this. And then we're actually just going to step up completely here. Good. It's a really decent trade from Mbessa. Although she missed everything, the position's good. I might be able to catch. I will say my Mbessa not hitting anything does add so much time to this play, but it's alright. Because she does get TP back with a good wave state. It really does suck having to do that, but you can't change it, man. Your boy made a misplay. Can you check, please? Yeah, Nidalee top was a thing in like season 2. So if you're not an OG, you might not know that this pick has always been like a fan favorite for a long time. Cook him up. I'm liking it. I'll ping sums for you. 3 minutes from that is 620. BRIAR. Now, I'm going to skip checking my wolves and farming ASAP because I was top for such a long time that my bot side could be taken. So if I only lose blue buff, that means that Nocturne's here right now on the crab. Just got my blue and retreated. It's not too bad. Killing top lane for a blue buff trade, you know, you'd rather have the blue buff at the end of the day, but if Mbessa is able to start winning lane, or at least living in lane, definitely ends up good. Especially with Raptor start, if they take your blue buff, don't go to the crab, go to the Gromp, then Wolves, and it actually syncs you back up with your Wolf start, or your Raptor start, and now you're back to farming actually more experienced camps than Nocturne. Okay. I'm going to W2. W2 does not get Spell Shield. I'm going to walk to my Nivea here, pray that she can get some spells over the wall. That's okay. So he did all of this, and I guess he skipped my... I guess he skipped the crab and went straight to my thing. My Raptors. I just had mid-prio too. Life sucks. As you can see, Nidalee top, man, it is a lane bully. People that don't respect it, they get rolled. I had a hunch that Nocturne wouldn't go for my Krugs here. Really happy that I went with that. Because he technically, like, could have, right? He was low, but he had the timer to do so. 8, 7, 6, so you wouldn't make it here. You can always just count in your head. Someone's recall. Now, he just got this, so he should be here now, right? So let's go ahead and hit this. Check and see where he's at. So nothing there, and my bot side will be spawning soon. I would like to gank mid, but there's almost no way we kill him, unfortunately. Like, unless Anivia is able to auto the shield and then get this done. That would be, like, the only way. Because he's just so close to turret right now. Yeah, there's nothing here. Again, I have no camps up, so this isn't that much of a an investment for me. As long as I'm at my Gromp when the time comes, it'll be fine. Start making a play towards the bot side here. So yeah, he actually did skip the crab. And he just now got it. Now he's up a ton of farm because of that, but it is what it is. Can't change it. Perfect timing on that. Seems like Nocturne started the dragon, and that's why he wasn't here for that gank. That's pretty sweet to me. Again, farm, you know, it does accelerate you and allow you to play a really aggressive style, but man, as long as you're taking good plays, being behind doesn't matter. Especially if you're able to, like, get man advantage. Then, you know, enemy Nocturne can't force, you know, pushing the map onto me. Especially, like, times like that. Hey, we just killed your bot lane. Now you can't do dragon. That slows you down, lets my Smolder stack some more. So if you look, Smolder's up 10 farm, 36 stacks already. We're looking good. Usually Smolder aims to be at about 10 per minute if possible. So he's a little low, but I mean, a winning Smolder lane, or at least just a going even one, very happy with that. Wow, he went back to the dragon. Very weird. I would almost say that's a very bad play, but he got away with it, so I need to deal with it. I feel like Nocturne actually has 6. He's waiting for the right moment to ult, so I'm actually just going to preemptively pivot here. No wards where I'm at? Yep. Saw this one coming. I'll go for it. She tick out? Bleed doesn't have me like that? Dang. That sucks. And I'm dead. Point and click. Oh my god, I got sniped, but him sniping me means that he dies to Smolder. Okay. My Smolder is playing for the wave. He's actually so smart. Dude, this Smolder might be a demon. Great try, bro. Really great try. I'm gonna tell him that. That was actually amazing, bro. Arbessa does have TP to pick up the slack there. That's good. Nocturne likely just goes to Grubs here. So let's try and get him playing the game. We do need this Anivia to start playing. We can't let her just do nothing forever. We'll fall way too far behind. And the payoff that she provides isn't high enough. So let's see if we can get her playing. Ooh, do you have it? Bring it home? I like what I'm seeing here. If he lived too, that would have been crazy. His wave doesn't go in. Anivia should go pick up that wave to set him up. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this for him. That's okay. And we got Anivia there. Oh, trust me, Bessa. I've already pathed the whole way here. I know. Trust me, my friend. I got your best interests in mind. I like that they wait till I'm like right next to it. I already made the correct play to be like, yo, by the way, fix my wave, bum jungler. It's like, chill, man. I'm just a guy, man. Just a guy doing my best here. He has ult. I'm going to, again, the biggest thing about playing against Nocturne is you have to try and get your team to not die to the ultimate while you farm. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just trying to let them know. I'm going to keep them looking at the map with very well-timed pings to keep them thinking about it. So I'm not going to spam them. I'm just going to do, like, you know, kind of like a metronome with them, where I'm like, hey, watch out. Hey, I'm on my way. Hey, watch out. Hey, I'm on my way. Someone's right there, by the way. So it's mid lane. You're going to see the shadow right there. Nice. Need to buy time here. Seems like Mouse is coming, so we shouldn't really look. Overall, this is just a story of solo lanes right now where my bot lane is actually playing really well. Again, they're scaling, but these guys are just like, Anivia stat-wise, you'd be like, wow, this guy's actually playing really well. But no, he's doing the thing where he never roams, and then enemy Malzahar is able to completely roam. Enemy top laners on a full Triforce in 10 minutes, full killing my boy on cooldown, and taking the turret, so that's not good. Is what it is. No matter how much help you give a laner, sometimes they're going to throw it, man. You just got to accept it. It's part of the league. Just another shutdown for you to get. I think we're going to go ahead and let bleed tick out on that. We're actually going to take the next wave too, because these minions are just going to fight the next wave and absolutely just die to no one. So if I get that wave, it's not that bad. We do want to path all the way down to Dragon here, so let's start doing that. Again, Smolder lane winning is good. We might be able to live. Nice. Taking a lot of damage. That's not too good. Try and sync up with my bot lane here. Good Scryer, I like that. They're likely going to play to cut off Anivia and just go on her right now. Yep. This fight gets increasingly tough because we're permanently down people, but I think it might be doable, not gonna lie. Once they go in on me, I'm going to try and put them into the wall. Suppressed for such a long time, man. Try. Not enough healing in the world to save me there. It looks so playable, though. I think they can actually cook it. I really do believe in them here. They're trying to do dragon in our face. That's why it's, like, actually playable for us. And Nivea, man, he's just, I mean, he's genuinely playing really bad. The thing about it is he needs to connect with us. He needs to connect with us, but as he, again, just keeps trying to play for his own lane so much, he's just causing us to be in the worst case scenario every single time. And, you know, it's his personal growth. He needs to figure out that, hey, man, you're going to cause us a loss. But, you know, it's not my job to make him learn, right? I just got to win this game with him. So, take the hand that I'm dealt and do my best. Try and put my ult there just in case I have the chance to hit. Pray that he doesn't have E. I know that they're definitely posting up on me here. Gonna risk it though. Ah, damn. Good try. That ward's there. You go to, oh, honey, please don't start yapping. Oh, honey, please don't. Be mad at top and mid lane like me. Keep it pushing, bro. Because, yeah, I did just die. You guys also just got 2v1 by him. So we all three just trolled. Bam, 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 bam. Now we do got to go back to farming again. Check the smolder stacks again. This is our key to victory right there, because by the time he hits 225, other people should be scaled up in that same moment, to hopefully give us a chance to fight and win. I actually think this one's playable if I can get there. Oh, man, it's not. If I can get this kill though. Everyone just has flash, man. It's never my chance. Never my turn. It's okay. My turn's coming up. Ooh. Now, when that raid boss starts roaming, we gotta run away here. I'm kind of happy Nidalee isn't playing for the tier 2, though. Not gonna lie. Because if she started doing that, it would get real crazy real quick. If he doesn't have flash, this is definitely a win for me. Nice. Huge. This is one of those games where, I mean, you just gotta scale, man. You got hard losing lanes and you got scaling lanes. But again, if you stay locked, you can turn this one into a W. You just gotta keep your head on straight. Do what you can do and make it work. Also be very happy about shutdowns too, because they might be your way to win this one. Looks like we have to give Rift here. It just is what it is. You have to be careful of the raid boss, my friend. Oh, what a great day it is, huh? He actually just used Spell Shield, so Mbessa can hit him. Very good. Use Q first, just to make sure that you point and click him. Keep him from getting under that turret. Go ahead and put him into the wall. Now, Mbessa just needs to go ahead, walk up, hit this guy. My bleed just fell off. She gets turret aggro. We kill. Now, this is a really good situation, right? Sure, bot side's not going as good as we want, but we can actually do this. Auto Q, auto Titanic. Right click, W1, W2. Try and go for a turret bite there. They die. I hit the turret. We go tier 2. Now, if we can get the tier 2 also, this is insane money. That is crazy good for us. He's going to the next turret. I'm going to get the next wave in too. Now, I don't think we can get the next hit. That's fine though. Get him out alive. They try for this. Try and E him away. Is what it is. Oh, Soraka, honey, quiet down. Don't start yapping, team. Let's go ahead and try and quiet them down just a little bit. Now, it is important to get Smite upgrade before this dragon if possible. He already has it, so me getting this one camp gives me Smite upgrade because of bonus streets. Go ahead and slide through. Again, we're very late here, man, but you guys got to start walking at some point, right? That's fair to say. Look at them doing the thing. This team fight's looking so good for us, is it not? Mbessa TP'd behind. This is usually not that good for her at this point in the game. She's pretty weak. BRIAR and Nibia combo. Send R at the low one. Look at this 80 carry player. Ooh, Malzahar hadn't flash ult to me yet, so life is good. Oh, man. If I had one more Soraka heal there, I was going crazy, but it looks like they're doing decent on their side. Nibia got the Pantheon. They weren't able to get the Nid, though. Come on, man. Walk to the fight. God, this guy, man, he is genuinely, he's not focused at all. Good job, Smolder. He's killing it. It's actually so good. I think Anivia can do this. Bam. There we go. Great job, bro. He can win this. He's in the mini wave. Great job, bro. Anivia, it's not that bad when you play, bro. It's not that bad when you play. Oh, we got a game. Now we have to do that again here. Again, it's not going to be as free because I don't have ultimate or flash. But the situation was good. The situation was very good. They're down players too, so on this start we're up, right? It's still 3, but we have 4th coming. They're here too. They're going to look to engage. They're going Soraka. I think we hit this. Hit this just real quick. Try and sync it up. W2. Auto. Titanic. Smite. No. Where's my smite at? It's fine though. I can buffer in E here in a second. Sucks that I did miss that smite. I really don't know why my smite didn't come out. I'm literally mashing the key, but it is what it is. Didn't win the 50-50. It's all good. Great job. No. Here. Don't think about dragon anymore, bro. We already lost it. Let's hit Otacon. Otacon makes team fights perfectly easy. You kill one person, it explodes, dealing insane max health damage and a huge slow. Smolder just lived from Nid. It's so good. What's the stacks? 182. Life is good. Now, had you stolen that dragon, you just flat out won the game. But they have another chance because I didn't get that smite. Got that one, though. I mean, really good stuff right now. You can see I'm actually ahead of Nocturne now. And Bessa is the same level as Nid. Sure, not same money, and he's going a disgustingly not good build this game, but it's fine. Maybe he jukes to the left, so I'm going to put my ult there. My ult barely missed. That sucks. I wish it hadn't. Maybe I could have started walking to that earlier. They're going to start denying my camps. Now up the player. If my Soraka was here, I would go for the Nid outplay, but it's pretty tough right now. Especially because we actually just don't need to kill them. Like, killing them makes the comeback happen faster, but it's actually not truly necessary. If they want to throw harder, that's good. We can bait this 3v2 here, because Pantheon will always combo me. W past his stun, just in case Nid wants to get close. You can buffer W2, use E, hopefully send him in. Can I get a heal? It looks so good. Otacon goes crazy there. I mean, just cook him up, boys. It's over, right? Win that one. And you see just, you know, counting numbers, seeing, all right, Kaisa died. Now, on average, will be up the player. Make sure to ping so your team sees the same plays. And then just keep running them down. So, yeah, Otacon, again, when you kill someone, 60% slow, 1.5 seconds, and dealing 15% current health adaptive damage. So, it's huge. Definitely going Sundered Sky. Oh, am I, actually? They have triple anti-heal, so going Sundered Sky might actually be bad here. I do need a lot of armor reduction because they are tons of AD. So let's go this, and then we'll pivot that glowing mode into a Death Stance. Great job. Again, even with some cringe teammates that yap a bit too much, it doesn't. Your ego towards do they deserve happiness doesn't matter, man. You need the LP, so focus up. Nid just hit 3 items, we're on 3 items. All of that early game does not matter as much anymore. I'm a bit early for my team, so I'm just going to look for a full charge E. Put him into the wall. Just take the chunk. You can see that was really good. See at 225, not just yet. Anivia's TPing up. We don't need to go anymore. We can play here. Anivia has no trouble with that. This is my job. I can handle this. She's going to go for the one tap on him. We have Soraka ult if it ever gets too scary, so I'm not too worried about it. Me when ranged people try and hurt me. W flash Q auto. And W2. Oh yeah, life is looking pretty good right here. Don't need to do much else. And would you look at that? Stay locked in. Let's see. Dragon is very important here. Soul, please. T3 and Soul. Take the blast cone. Again, you never know what's going to be the reason that Nocturne gets there. Maybe it's that blast cone because I didn't take it. But also, we want to bleed him out. So it's really good. Preemptively ping them away so that they already think about leaving. You don't want them to think about staying. Recalling here is interesting because we're actually giving them space now. We do not want to give them space here. Killing someone is what we want to do, right? That's a lot better. I'm not going to get too close to this until I know. Play to kill him. If they can kill him faster, that would be nice. That would make my life pretty good. We're just going to keep kiting this guy with movement. Try and get as much damage as we can do as possible. And life is good. And talk about a really good team fight from us, man. Buffer E turned out really good. We're able to crank some dam. And yeah, I mean, enemy team's cooked now. We've effectively scaled. And this right here is the nail in the coffin that they can no longer win. Because if they can't beat us in team fights, how will they ever get an objective like that? Well, simply, they can't. And, right, that's a fight with me on 3,000 gold. Okay, if I'm barely living, 3,000 gold in my pocket, what do you think's going to happen now? Death Stance gives me anti-burst, more armor against triple AD. Life is good. This guy's on 2.5 items. I'm on 4. This guy, who's been snowballing the whole game, almost at 4. You guys gotta, man, you gotta get locked in. So right here, we're going to do this. Smolder just got upgrade, and rapid fire cannon going to 3 items. Life is good. I'm going to ping the Baron. I don't need to go pressure Nid right now because my team is a bit far. So I'll hop into the bush. She does that. I can take a quick trade here. She's not really burstable, but as you can see, our plan here is just buy time. Oh, we went for midway. My bad. All right, the plan was just buy time. She wasn't burstable, so just don't do it. But then their team just rotated faster. Not gonna lag it for them. Big damage coming through here. It's not bad. I mean, again, we've scaled. I would definitely say it was a mistake me doing that. I'm gonna say it, man. I didn't respect that their team had that on them. I didn't think that, but clearly they did. So. The wave's hitting their turrets, that's good. That's going to pressure someone to go back. Alright, there's Kaisa, so you know Nocturne is still here. So as you can see, he's right there. He's probably playing to just ult in, get the smite. Don't drop the aggro, right? The odds of him getting the steal are very low. Famous last words. Soraka needs to back up. They need to step up. I think Soraka might die. She Zonia's the Baron hit that would have killed her. Wow, actually locked. A little bit of yapping, but actually locked. Don't let Kaisa W steal it. Nice. Final recall and win. And let's just talk about mental, right? You know, when my team was like yapping about, oh, we lose or whatever they said, negative, right? That didn't make you cool, bro. It didn't make you cool that you don't care about losing this game, and it made you a loser. Now, luckily, they've shown with these positive messages that they weren't actually a loser. They're just emotional in that moment. You know, keep it objective. It's okay to objectively say, like, wow, my teammate made this mistake this game, and that wasn't good. That's a fine thing to say. Nothing's wrong with that. Man, you guys are trying to do the thing so badly, huh? Unfortunately, I'm fed BRIAR right now, where life isn't that good for you guys. Again, your W2 does not proc his spell shield because this spell shield only blocks spells, and W2 is actually just empowering your auto. That's all it does. Use E during his fear so that you don't walk away from him, by the way. And there you go. I didn't even need to smite the shield because I knew I would just wait for it. He had nowhere to go. So yeah, just keep it locked, man. Just keep it locked. Don't draft scaling to complain about bad early game, man. Team was about to let me die. GG. Nice. Standard stuff here. Man, both these games, I really didn't feel like I hard smurfed the early game as much as like I'm gonna keep it honest. I'm an early game player. I play to never make mistakes, but these games are so awkward that I'm genuinely just making mistakes, and it is what it is. But yeah, nice. Check the numbers. Top gap is crazy. Almost most damage in the game, other than the Nidalee, they got a free lane. As you can see, we almost were ahead in top lane because top lane matters. Most damage taken, of course. Really good PTA. Insane PTA game. Who would I get an honor from? 80 carry. Let's go. A GG. Next game. Okay, game 3, I think. Probably. Look at how crazy hard this game is to play, by the way. If you ever get hit by one of these people, you never get to leave. It is incredibly hard, and you need to sync up with your team really well if you're going to have a chance. There is the idea to take lethal tempo here because you are probably going to want Bork at some point for these 3. But, like, could you even exist without PTA this game? Because a lot of your fights will not be bursty. They're going to be very long fights because of the fact that Brahm's going to tag you, and they're going to slow play till they can finally stun you and then put you out. So it's a pretty tough one. I do think lethal tempo and Bork has a place here. Don't be surprised I end up going Titanic because you also need to be tanky to even play this game. So, you know, there's a lot to this one. There really is. Yeah, let's get to it. Like, even if you were like, hey, I know I'm going to be frontline this game, I'm going to go green smite. You could do it. You straight up could. I wouldn't blame you. I'm even going to grab a health potion here. Now, grabbing health potion, I'm going to try and abuse this 120 health by taking a close fight that I think I can win, and then popping this to win. So, that's the idea. Seems like they might be stacked somewhere, so I'm going to walk second here. So that meant no one was in here. Now let's check this last one. Good. I mean, they do have the better level 1 with Braum. Braum is one of the best level 1 champs in the game. Oh, this guy. You trolling, brother. Oh, the Tyburn mid. Oh, wow. I'm not going to lie, I've been seeing a lot of these in high elo. I think it's definitely slept on because what he does is he just places a bush, stands in it, and just autos from far with the extra damage, and it's actually pretty insane. I think it's slept on. On the plus side, it can't really mark camps and take them from you, so that part's good. You don't have to deal with random smite steals anymore. Main thing I want to do right now is just not get cheesed by Trundle. Not seeing Trundle and seeing them could mean, like with that Braum walking like that, it could very well mean that Trundle's on my bot side here and life just sucks. Yeah, that's it. It could just suck. So I'm going to try and get there ASAP and pray that my stuff is there so that I can get a good trade going. Nice. Leave the pit at 130 and this will always die. Auto E, auto W. Now let's check these raptors out, see if our game is completely cringe or not. Mid laners are trading. Usually this takes 4 autos, but you can do 5 if you get a little scared. I think that's good enough though. Alright, here's the moment. We're blessed. Life is good. Now, Rumble is usually a lane that bullies any melee in the game early, so we are looking for a small early game advantage here. Orianna, mage versus, you know, random AP. The idea is that mages just want to scale into team fights and go crazy with good damage and cooldowns and, you know, always having mana for everything. So you don't really need to accelerate her. Over time, she'll be more useful. And bot side is scale versus scale, right? You have Smolder versus Senna. And 2 supports to get the job done, so. Ain't too much to do here other than just try and get a gank going here. So we're going to look here if he can get a hook. Perfect timing. Make sure to hop the wall here. We're just going to go straight for this guy. He's not even going to flash. That's good. I have red buff. Don't really need to utilize it at all. Trundle could be here, so I'm actually going to ward this. I'm going to check this. If he steps up, I'm going to be weary about this. We're going to be pinging this away because we don't see Trundle yet. Then obviously he's over here, right? Unless he tries to walk bot this time. That would be crazy work. Wow, good hook. Do I get the E? I'll take it. Live. Oh my god, if that was a racist third shot, that would actually not be that good. Killing Smolder in this spot's pretty decent. If we can get the wave in, it'll be, I mean, a crazy good situation for us, so. Nice. We didn't need the health pot just yet. That's okay. Again, the biggest thing is just getting that wave in, right? If that wave goes in, Smolder falls behind, and then if we get the recall, so now ping them away, get the recall, and they are in the most beautiful spot ever. And it's all because you die for the Smolder there. Again, if Smolder ever falls behind, he will never get back ahead until 225 stacks, 30 minutes in. So, one simple 1-for-1 trade there. I'm pretty happy with it. This guy's actually he's trying to overzealously stop us from getting the recall because he realized the situation that they were just put in. And because of that, he just did an emotional try and stop us from recalling and then got outplayed because of it. So that death trickles for a lot. I'm not going to say it'll always happen that way, but you know, when you understand the game a little bit more and people start also understanding it, you'll realize that you know, they'll start making more emotional plays. Always Q over his pillar if you can. If he's in melee, we hard win this. Again, we hard win this, I think. Get in the wall again if possible. Kill my one. Or he has ultimate. She can just use it. Wow. I don't know, man. Wait, maybe one more auto? Maybe one more auto? Okay, that's just I'm not going to say who misplayed because I was too busy trying to play my champ to see who really messed that up. Okay, we made it obvious. Yeah, I mean, someone clearly messed that up. We E'd Trundle into wall, we got his flash for free, and then we weren't able to kill him. Someone had to have been missing damage. Maybe that fight was different if I had Titanic components, but it is what it is. No big deal. I was able to trade out the Ivern, and it is what it is. Not too bad. We're going to go send it at this guy, just because he's playing pretty aggressive here. So he's actually taking the fight. What is going on here? My Rumble just ulted Narnia. I don't think we get the kill unless he, like, finds something. You see that Rumble, bro? What is bro cooking? He missed the Q, so I can look to try. Again, not having PTA here does make it tough to kill. As you can see, this is like PTA diff through and through. I don't think it's really that worth it for me to kill this guy, even if I do, but I can try. Nice. But it is good for Rumble, and I'm trying to get him going, because after seeing that, I'm going to make the play call that I think he needs a little bit of help. So we get his wave state good, we make Mundo miss 2 waves, and he gets plates. So if that's enough snowball to make it work, then good. Trundle, it seems like he went bot lane and killed both of them. Got one of the kills, got one of the assists. Not that bad. I have a ton of camps, and this is actually where you're going to start pulling ahead of Trundle, is when you can do stuff like this. where you just get a mean full clear and his clear speed's so slow, especially because he didn't go Titanic first, that you get a really good situation. So now, after a death, right, you should usually just go for a straight full clear. Get life back to normal. Wholesome Mundo moment. But again, we actually just got Rumble, I mean, so much free time in lane, that if he still loses after that, it's okay, man. You know, it is what it is. He just isn't the win con if he loses any further, and that's it. My boys win this. Wish my blitz noticed that earlier. Maybe we could have done something good. You can W the wall like this to check the dragon health. You always break on this corner, so it's not too bad of a play. See if we can just sweep on in here. See if we can get cooking. I need to make sure I am farming in times like this. Would like to hit the dragon, but it's fine. Oh, my noob? Just kidding, he's actually thinking about the game. I like that. Dragon is more important with winning bot lane because you have more opportunities to continue to stack them. Grubs are just grubs. And plus, Dragon Soul is definitely a win con compared to grubs. If Mundo's hitting a turret, a grub didn't matter. He just dealt 2k damage to it. It's fine. So with high hopes, we're able to do both. Nice job. They did just get the grubs. I feel like my mid's about to die, so I'll try and help him. Good little hit there. Trundle will likely take the wave and run away. I'm going to run towards him to try and bait him to not go towards the wave here so Ori can actually get it. It's a good little mental thing. Ori really wants her farm. Not bad at all. Now we did complete the Bork. Now, what's most important? You know, get a Ruby Crystal ASAP. You need to get tanky. I know. I just killed him. See if I can joke around with this guy a little bit, see if he's open to it. Yeah, man, I just punished that. I was right there with you. We did that together. Now, what's with the solo bolo for my Rumble, by the way? Great job. Seems like that helped did that up. Rumble's a crazy champ, man. Giving him a good little lead sometimes can turn to big things. And if a Rumble is going to lose a matchup that they're supposed to win, they're going to lose it hard, man. So you might as well just play bot side. It is what it is. Now, he just warded here, right? So I don't want to show on that. So I'm actually going to look for the same gank just through lane. I can flash on him if need be. If he were to like Q here. Oh, Trundle there, man. He's really falling off on his plays. Really losing his momentum here. Good hit right there. I love this play, actually. Trundle's going really, really, really far forward. Just make sure to Q him if possible. If he flashes away, that's fine. We'll kill the first person, then we'll just try and ult him following. They're going to go right there. We're going to try and late ult so that we can hit the Smolder. If Smolder still gets away, it's fine. We'll just chase him down like this. Boom. Trundle might be taking my Krugs. I'm not, you know, emotionally, yeah, it's like, dang, it sucks. It doesn't matter. It's still a really good play. He went bot lane, and that got us a double. Again, more Ruby Crystals. You need to get tanky against this team. If you're going to greed the Bork, that's okay. If you have a strong enough start, you can get the Bork quick, and then you can start going for some tankier items, and life will end up being pretty good for you. Do want to punish this Ivern for staying in lane so long. So let's just walk at it over the crab real quick. Oh, there's a Trundle right here. Oh, Braum being here does suck real bad. Can she snake the Ivern, though? No. Ah, I need to stop going near this guy, man. All in all, I mean, like, Trundle being there. Oh, this looks good. This looks quite nice. Hit that. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. It's a one tap. Good job. Lower elo games always are like such a stress test, like such a stress test, man, because some of these plays are just so illegal, and it's like crazy to think that there's other options. Like sometimes when I see a play so obviously like deranged, I'm like, wow, there's no way we what, you know. He's gonna demolish proc, go to second plate, but watch this damage here. We're gonna do a good little bit to him. Bork slow going through. Do we get next W? He's dead. People are like, how do you win the Mundo matchup? I buy Bork. That's how I do it. Is that enough to kill? No, we got cute cleaver damage, huh? RNG ult. Aw, my boy missed. I missed too. That's okay. I think Rumbeezy can get turret on this. Oh, come on, man. No. Blitz. Can we try? Need Rumble to start tanking first. That's okay. You can go for the burst following. Nice, really good. Now you're going to take one turret shot and it's going to hurt. Oh, we didn't even take that. Great job. Pathing to dragon. Let's win. Oh, we need to run. Run. Don't hook at all. Unless it's like that. Get a little bit of damage. Great job, Rumbeezy. 11 seconds on dragon. Really good. I'm going to skip my Grump, despite being the greediest player on the server. And I'm still farming, of course. I'm going to let them cook up their movement. It looks like they're like late to this in general. See if we can get that. Blue trinket already. This 80 carry is locked. Take the camp really, really, really fast. Try and get sent another soul. Life is good. Let's see. We have Rumble here. We should just hard start this. We're going to lose top turret unless Ori sees that they have to go here. But Rumble just walking down here means that they have to just sacrifice this. Life goes good. We get that. I don't have ult, or I'd use it right there. Wait for my W. Slide through with W2. If he hops away, that means it's 2 Trundle. That's okay. I have a W coming up. We got the Bork slow on him. That'll buy us time. Look at them trying to hurt me. Come on, man. You're hitting BRIAR. He tries to trade. Okay. Go over here. We'll see who'll win this. Maybe he will. Maybe I will. I think I will, though. Gonna be honest. Ori, can you TP? No. Oh, Rumble can. Maybe you can save it. I think it would be better if Ori had, but that's okay. I'm going to go get the bot wave so that their play here. They're looking to cheese whoever comes out, I guess, Smolder. So I'm looking to stop that. He ignores him, gets that turret. Life does suck for us a little bit, but overall it's really good. We got more than the 700 he got, so it's fine. A little bit of heads up planning here gets you this bot turret that maybe you wouldn't have gotten it had you just taken your recall. But I see my team setting up a play. I go to, help them out with that. AD. We do need Sterix though. They do have good CC, so Tenacity could be good this game. So Sterix third wouldn't hurt. This guy is going, he's got, what, another 1,400 to go for second item, so we're definitely up money. We're doing good on neutrals. We are 2-1. And we have Dragon Soul Wincom, which is huge. We're about to go 3-1, and we're up farm and experience, so doing really good. And in a lobby that very easily could be an insanely tough BRIAR game, by the way. Really good. Nice. We can actually use that mid. You see this mid turret's low. So what you do is you drop the turret, or you drop the rift. They will retreat from the turret knowing that the rift will kill it. You can actually walk up, hit the turret to kill it, not have the rift charge so it doesn't lose health, and you have a higher health rift going into their tier 2. It's especially a good play if you can get a pick beforehand to really keep them from defending. But before I do anything, I'm going to hit one more full clear and then do that play paired with trying to invade their camps. I mean, Mundo just used Ghost. He's no way to chase us. It's not even close. Really good flash from my boy here. Make sure I get all my little Krugs. I mean, they're cooking. They're doing what they can do. Try and catch this guy under turret until I can E. Ah, man. Tenacity definitely would have mattered there. I also just needed to buffer my E earlier, but I didn't see that I was already getting stunned like that. Grab as much money as I can. I mean, it was still 5v3 there. Yeah, I mean, enemy team's doing really good on our turrets. Really good rumble ult. I don't think they're actually able to get the turret. If we can clean this team fight up. He missed the hook, though. Oh, wow, they get the turret. He missed it. Sometimes the easiest hooks are the ones that you're going to mess up, right? It's like when you're playing a shooting game and someone's backs to you and you fully whiff. It's like, damn, that sucked. Okay. We can kill this. That basically means that we get all of these for free. We're going to look to trade back some of these turrets that we were talking about a second ago. I'm actually going to save the Rift Herald because this mid push looks doable without Rift. Now it looks like Rift is looking pretty good. So I'm going to drop it if I could. Just kidding. They're going to focus me. I'm going to look for a big E and flash. Don't ult it right there because you still want to walk away from their turrets just a little bit. Now you can look to ult because you're away from the turret. Hit Trundle, get a big fear. Boom, big fear. Go Trundle burst mode, hit that. Boom, hit. I do want to play for, so get the Rift here, then slide over, hop over here, QW2E, and then hop in the whip so that you can kill the turret for free and live. I might die following, that's okay. Kind of a crazy play. And we get the second Rift charge. Life is good. WW2 immediately, just so you get enough health. Use your E. Now we're good. So this is definitely a Sterix game, of course. We're getting the health bug. Until it gets low enough, you won't see the health bar change. It's okay. $1,200 good. And we actually don't want to team fight at all here. Just insta-leave here, because we're on a lot of money. We actually would like to pull this one more time if we could. Because if they get this, it would really suck. Or a TP back. TP back. TP back, bro. Alright, we're up players now. You see that Mundo's top, so immediately start this. Oh my god, he hooked him into it. Nice. Now someone needs to recall ASAP. It's my W2. I'm actually going to be the one to do it because my build is really good at killing Mundo, and I'm not going to just trust one teammate to do this job. I have the capacity in this moment to try and set this score a little straight with him hitting this turret. Again, let the Bork do the cooking here. And as you can see, that's really not worth for him at all. Now we're on Dragon Soul. We have Otacon. So we have Teamfight wins. We have a win con that is Dragon Soul. And we have winning lanes. Life, everything's good. All we need is to not throw. One big teamfight throw is the only way that we lose. So, don't take a teamfight that's bad. You see your boy get caught out, don't overforce. Let it happen. Got a quick little red buff invade here. And this is how you bleed out Trundle. This is where Trundle sucks, is when he's not tanky enough to frontline and do everything and kill everyone. And you can start taking his stuff. Because he's a stat checker, right? He needs to check your stats and mess you up. This team fight doesn't look too bad here. Grab that, send through. Give me a fear. Oh, yeah. That is just okay. The slow actually hit a smolder. You can see that stuff cranks damage, right? Come on, guys. We're not thinking we're just killing me for free, right? You're gonna have to trade something. Thank you. I'll take that. Boom. Sterix unlocked. Now that tenacity will help a ton. They do have triple AD, so let's slide a Death Dance on this one now. Oh my god, Rumble's so wholesome, bro. He just one-tapped him. Nice. Really good. Not bad. What are you guys doing? You guys are watching Logan Jungle Longform, so I assume this is in the background while you're doing something else. Maybe you're cleaning your room. If you're not cleaning your room, maybe you should. Gotta be honest. Maybe you should. Kind of breaking the third wall or whatever it's called when I talk to you guys directly. It's like you remember, wait, that's a human being. He's not just... I clicked the video and now this AI runs this program that teaches me this champion. Rumble's taking a little camp. He feels like he deserves it. Respect. She's phase rush, so I'm not too worried about her actually. Phase rush is a pretty wholesome rune. They're gonna split push hard. We can try and descend it. Nice. Rumble, man, you gotta chill on my camps, bro. Remember that time I helped you out with lane? Remember that? No? No one cares? Heard that. They're gonna try and base race. Alright, go ahead, base race, but we're already at your Nexus. So I think they're gonna figure it out kind of quick that this isn't the race they want. Right click, W1, W2, get the bite if you can. Hop backwards. Trundle's up at 10, but we got some time here. Ori no TP actually, so we need a hard run here. This would be a team fight loss that could cause us to lose the game. This is a bad team fight for us, really. It's like still exactly what we don't want. Hopefully I hit Braum, thank God. Try and do enough damage here, blast through this guy, make it even numbers. Otacon slow will be everything here. Flash away just to buy cooldown time. They might still be looking at you. Try and heal up a little bit for the free. Slide over the wall. See if you can catch his E with your Q. Oh, yeah. I'll be taking that. Let's actually go here. This is better. It's Dragon Soul. And look, Trundle's actually playing to steal the soul. So, thank God we don't just listen to our teams, right? Yeah, go ahead, run away. Dragon Soul way more important than Baron. You can always come back to Baron, but Dragon Soul, man, it's a very important thing. I put 15 minutes of my game in on this win con, so I think I'm going to get the benefit of it, I think. Now we just rush Baron and we end through top. Now the idea how to prep your map here. Baron into top lane. So why top lane? Let's talk about it. This already has supers, right? You don't have to go here. And this, they don't have a turret. We can walk in here and do this at any time. So if we run through, we take top lane. Then while we're waiting for our minions to sync up, we take this one for free. Now you have triple inhib. Whereas if I just run mid with my team, that doesn't mean we get top. Right? So you gotta think about it. You're always trying to get top inhib. Who's with me? Anyone? Now they're just sending it. They don't even care that we're on Baron like that. They're just, I mean, walking near us. I know I'm hitting. Who do I got? I got this Braum every time. Smolder will run out of damage at some point. We can try and chase him, though. I think we can get a little blue smite cooking. Oh, man. Once he flies, you Q. If he never flies, there it is. Would you look at that? Next is actually more important here, but a little bit of AFK brain. And there you go. GG. Not bad at all. Pretty standard stuff. That was a really good Bork game. Again, people are always like, Logan, what's the criteria for Bork? It's like you chose to run it and you understood the implications that come from it, and that's it. It's like, it's not the answer people want. It's not. But it's the truthful answer, and they just have to accept that. Good job, bot lane. Check our damage out. Plat 2, baby. Almost most of the game. Obviously, we don't get a laning phase. We're up almost 3,500 in jungle. Good damage taken. And again, we did damage taken with Bork build. Like it's nothing. Seeing the tenacity play, obviously, benefited us a ton. And wait for team fight ultimates and live the dream. I think game 4. Let's go to game 4. Okay, we're on to game 4. I'm not going to lie. This one took 25 minutes with multiple dodges. I don't know what's in the water there. They banned BRIAR one game. I locked Kane, was 5 minutes into that champ select explaining my plan, and they dodged again. But we're finally here. Seems like the lobby got balanced. This guy is a jungle main. He asked for jungle, but sorry, brother. I'm on the grind. Standard runes here because I actually was eating cereal. And it was serious. It had to go down. I mixed Lucky Charms and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Bro, let me tell you, life was good. That's an E. Is this guy going to flash? He flashes. I'm going to keep my mouse backwards. So the idea is that you right-click away and you actually keep your mouse behind you. So if you see him flash, you see him do anything. So if he were to like flash Q, what you do is you immediately start buffering E to try and get them away. So that had been my claim to fame that you guys would have seen me go for. Now in terms of these ones, Gwen, Aatrox, I think is a skill matchup that Gwen just hard wins at a certain point. Nasus versus a mage basically means that when she pushes up with E, he's going to hit with her. I'm going to kill her with WQ. And bot lane, I think is skill matchup, but Lucian Braum is a tried and true god tier thing. Versus Kane, the biggest thing to do is sideways W is W, and then what else? Always buffer E into his damage and so on. Once he gets forms, he has like the most cracked stats broken champ ever. But until that moment, you actually just do whatever you want. Because I am E-start, I'm actually just going to do my red, and I might still just path down here. I don't feel the need to cheese gank top lane. And I would like to say that if you're going to cheese gank top, if this person already said that, hey, I'm filled, that's not who you want to play for. Let me get the music going, brother. You don't want to put your eggs into this guy's basket because he's more likely to make a mistake, man. So, you know, right here, I'm pretty chill. Now, the question is, did Kane do Raptors into bot side invade? I actually didn't see. What is that animation? Where he went following, because I was too busy yapping. My bad. But we're fine. Grab a Ruby Crystal. Keep pushing. Again, you have 425 gold. You can do a Ruby Crystal or a Longsword Pink where drop it here. And then you have decent coverage on the map. But, doing alright. I really feel like he cheesed my bot side. I can't even lie to you guys. I feel like that ward would have seen him. He did. Had a feeling. So that means that he took your blue and Gromp and then goes for a bot lane gank. Now luckily I'm here to just flat out match this. W flash Q auto. And even if I were to have W2'd, it wouldn't have killed. So it's fine. It forces him to flash and then you can actually turn back for the fight. That's the idea there. Smite the cannon, put it to 600 less. Let them get their wave in. They're good. Now the question is, does he go to farm with his bot lane on recall? Because his bot lane will get here first. So can you like cheese him here is the question. He does not have anything going too good. Once I get this auto, Q him, make sure he's stunned, hit the W2. His bot lane could come to defend this. So I'm going to use that time that they're walking towards here, maybe, and use it to just gank mid here. Pray that he doesn't just suicide. He in fact did. W forward just to get in range for the experience. She's going to throw her Q at me. I'm going to try and juke it. And then we can just play to hard kill this guy. He lands his Q or auto. And we are there. Now, sure, it would have been good to get the wave. That was a lot of golden experience. But reality is we got her flash and killed her. And sure, we're down some farm. That's okay. I don't know if they expect me here. Don't know where their ward is either. Might step up for this, though. You really don't want to step up too hard for this, because you don't want to take their experience too much or force them to miss it, but they're kind of playing so far up that I have a chance here. Go for Ezreal. Ezreal will leave. Braum will then start hitting the Alistar, and that'll be a free kill. And, you know, we're just playing the map here. He's on 22 farms, so it was 4, 8, 12. Likely something topside, his blue or something. I didn't actually check and see what he grabbed. But overall, not too bad of a situation. I'm doing very good. And mostly just comes down to like laners disrespecting that jungle could just gank you twice. There's nothing stopping me from ganking them a third time either. And those slight disrespects are usually the biggest difference between a good and great players. You know, just, you know, breaking the, like, unspoken rules, you know, like, laners feel like once they get ganked that you're going to go back farm and then gank him again. Nope. My boy's having a lot of trouble. I'm going to use a tap E here, just slow her down, try and get close enough. She does have Q mana, so let's preemptively try and dodge this. Alright, so now she's playing to kill us under turret. If she tries to pull us under turret with that, we're just going to Q. We just want to get the wave in. Enemy Kayn stayed here to try and cheese me with Lux there. Their Alistar's pivoting up to try and fight me too, so we're just going to let this happen. My Nasus is having such a rough time. But Nasus will reach a point that it doesn't matter that he's behind. The champion is so insane, bro. So it's all about just waiting for it. You can continue to try and help him as much as you want. We win through bot lane. So that's just kind of what I was doing between helping bot lane. Our farm will be scuffed this game just flat out because of the early game with that cheese from Kayn. So, it's okay. That's no big deal. I'm going to look for another gank here. I don't know what Alistar's doing, basically meaning that I just need a recall, actually. I mean, I doubt Kayn Alistar go for a gank here. Like, they could just two-man walk through Tribush. The odds of it are very low, but I'll give one cancel to see. And we're gone. Nice. Nasus took a roam topside to catch their Aatrox lacking. I mean, this Lux is already a problem, but it's likely like one of their only problems, so that's not too bad. One good kill on her, and you can slow her down pretty good. Right now, I'm just looking for my topside just to see if these camps are here. I want to start getting my camp cycling in a good way again. Have my boy ping him to run towards me. That is where we want to be, of course. Boom, 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 boom. Right there, that combo is WQ, auto attack, Tiamat, W2. Do as much damage before your W2 to make sure if he gets any movement, it's buffered into that movement. Make sure it's easier time killing him. Not bad at all. Use my E here and then slide over with a W. He is level 6. He is up some experience on me. I'm up a lot of money, but he is up a few camps because of that start. Go ahead and grab level 6 here. That'll look pretty good. We're going to save this Scryer for now. So when he starts this, we have an informed take on the health and where he's at. Something like this. Looks pretty good, right? He doesn't have ultimate, so we can do something like this, usually. Oh, and I missed my W, so I just griefed this whole thing. That's okay. My bad. Oh, they have everyone here. Once Alistar goes to combo me, I'm going to buffer my E. try and get this into a good spot. Take a W flash like that to hopefully break. If they're able to get over the wall, that sucks. Yeah, had I just hit ult there, that would have been good. My Gwen did ping that they could go, and then they didn't, and my mid's doing his thing. But overall, man, had I just hit my R or hit the W, that was good. My bad. That's my one mistake per game, I guess. Back to bot side. Once you die, you gotta go farm. Oh, we gotta be careful. Interesting fight here for sure. Oh man, that sucks. He did get executed. I think Kane's on here, right? Oh, he's not. Nice. That was my worry. Don't ever really want to give grubs and then also dragon. That just feels so bad for the objective side of thing. So go ahead and just start this. We have a weird timer because their 80 carry is low, so he likely won't walk. We have support versus support, and I am struggling Kane. That's good. I don't know who's pinging me. That's good. Get that rock in here. Might have to go over the wall unless someone starts playing this fight with me. WW2 just to get health up. Stun him. Do what you can. Run away. This is one of the times that I find myself definitely getting aggravated. Plays like that are just so, like, not allowed. But, it is what it is, man. That is something that oftentimes when you're smurfing, it takes a lot to, deal with at times. Is like, the tilt of, you know, like, your ego telling you, like, I shouldn't be losing that. How you lose that 2v2? How you lose that 1v1, bro? What are we saying? My E was in the wrong direction, but it's at least in a direction. One direction, if you will. Ah, I got the W2. Not bad. I think they kill. This is really good. Nice. That was actually 4 bot versus 3, so we're doing pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish off my play to steel caps. This game is getting a little weird right now, but I think right there was the final play in their arsenal before we get back to normality here, so it's pretty good. Mostly it's just so hard because Nasus pivoted top on that play. And because of that, we had to win that 4v3. My bot lane just fucking cooked, bro. They cooked. So, great job to them. So that ended up being 4 for 1 or whatever it was. A positive trade. Guess that's really all that matters. Lucian, don't start talking to the haters, bro. You're doing great. Don't let the feeding mid laner tell you you're not playing well, bro. I canceled an auto attack, so this fight's gonna go on a little bit longer than it needs to, but he'll die. Good. Gwen's so quick to let us know, hey, don't touch my wave, I'm on the way. It's like, hey man, you're also on the way to them grubs, and I'm bitter. And I'm real bitter. Looks like Kane's coming for this invade. He most likely has ultimate of some sort. Try and take him away from the wall. Go towards the wall. Oh, man, so close. Yeah, I mean, that happens. Unfortunately, we're not getting the better end. Let's just play well and stop typing, guys. Let's win. Good job, team. Hopefully that could help them figure out that all these needless comments are so useless, man. Let's just try our best. Look at your Lucian, man. Look at your Lucian. He misclicked autoed the wave and still killed him. This guy's the GOAT. We get a free win. These two, quiet down, man. Let's just win. Okay, back to normal. Again, the Kane matchup can get very tough when he gets a head, or if you just find yourself with a weird cooldown sync. It's a lot easier for him to play versus you than you to him. So you do likely have to start making some good plays versus him to get the better end of it. But great job, Braum. So Gwen actually died there, but he flash, heal, locketed. What a goat, by the way. Let's go ahead and take this off the board here too, before I have to fight Kane here again with weird cooldowns and life gets upsetting. Nice. Alright, let's start stepping out. Again, still, the Nasus champ will start winning at some point versus a mage. It's completely fine. Don't you worry for a second. She might step up on them, so I'm going to look to pincer here. Boom. Big one tap right there. Try and farm up before next dragon. I would love to play for this. And as you can see, man, sometimes games just get a little weird. Like, that just happens sometimes. Hopefully that scryer makes him not want to recall because, or invade because we know where he's at. That's very good. So we need to start getting these camps back in order, of course. In the most standard of ways. That TP is likely going to scare him off, but that's going to leave our top lane open. So I'm going to smite W2 this. I'm going to go defend his turret. I can definitely just hard win this 1v1. It's not very close at all. Once he turns around and uses a spell on me, I can choose to R it. And if he doesn't ever, look, wait for my cooldowns. Thank you. Oh, shoot. I didn't expect him to do that. What the hell? Good job, brother. He actually juked me, bro. Or I think I juked myself. One of the two. We're not TP'd up here, so he's a little bit late. I'm going to try and get this ult rocking. Once Lux shoots her spells, I'm going to try and sideways W it. Try and put him into the wall. Lucian might be able to kill on that. I'm going to focus this Alistar since it looks like he doesn't have ultimate. Nice. Dodge that if I can. I actually don't want to go over the wall. Because, hey, man, we just learned what happened when you go over the wall needlessly, right? To be honest, I probably didn't have to flash to get the Aatrox, but it's you flash to get the dragon. Because if you take too long up there or use too much, then you might not have that fight at that same timer. But that E into wall was huge. Again, if you need to, you can E Kane's W. In hectic situations, it might put him into the wall, but other times he will just R your E, and then, oh cool, you just wasted E, and he dodged it. So that's where it gets a little funky. So you gotta be careful about it. Make sure he has something else to look at when that happens. Okay, it actually looks like Nasus is, he is scaled. He has one item. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Now, we just got our jungle pet completed. We're going to level 12. Kane just finished his. He is going to 2 items in level 11 right now. So we are practically equal, but we haven't spent our money. So we don't actually want this fight. I'm going to try and ping them away. And I'm just going to show my body here just a little bit to try and make them not go for, you know, try and make them feel scared to do exactly what they just did. Same play onto Aatrox for the 3rd time. Who's with me? Now, they're on Rift Herald, so I can't chase him very far this time, but same play on to Aatrox. Just kidding. Nice. They didn't go to Rift Herald yet. I'm going to go ahead and get top wave pushing. Hopefully that prio can work well for us. Also, it's just good pressure. It'll push this wave in. Maybe someone comes and grabs this, and then they don't immediately go there. But it looks like they are calling the bluff on that. And they're already on it. I'd be happy to play for it. Again, I spent my money. I'm doing really good now. You can pivot double longsword into Sundered Sky or Overlords, depending on how much anti-heal they have when I have enough to complete. 4K, I unfortunately am still too late for that. After that back guy hit, it'll turn to Smiteable. Amounts of health. With the 15 seconds that his smite is on cooldown, we can try and look for a blue buff invade here. Go level 13. He's probably almost level 12, so we're up about a full level plus some. I'm going to snap go here and try and just catch up on his camps here. pivoted back into that one. That sucks a little bit. Go for a W2 and a buffered E. Like we showed earlier, if you E, he can just R it, and that sucks. I pinged on my way to hopefully get my Braum to hover that play. They wouldn't have hard engaged. Kane does not like playing into Braum because the stun doesn't wear off. But because I didn't actually double check and my Braum was there, I played badly there. That's my bad. Again, a lot of the skills of BRIAR players being able to see where your team's at in, you know, peripheral view. Because just because you ping your team to a good play doesn't mean they're going to walk. Damn, man. Glenn's having such a rough game, I can't lie. It's like every time that his heart's in the right place, his champ's not, you know? All G team, let's team fight for Dragon. Almost soul. Say something positive. Bow, bow, bow. Now, before Dragon, I'm going to take a full clear straight down. Just try and get a little bit more experience. This is where a greedy player can sometimes get an edge. Where, like, if Kane doesn't go to his top side at some point, or find a good trade, we would catch him lack and get some extra XP and gold. You know, that's all jungle is who can farm and get experience while also balancing their, you know, their team's wave states and so on. Now he's on 3 items, so money-wise he's up on me. So I need to play this next fight really smart. We are up experience, so that is huge. No, don't play slow. Let's play fast. Hopefully I can live with a little flash angle there. He's looking to try and arm me. That's fine. There's that stun we were talking about. Such a hindrance to his game plan. Might be able to ult in since he doesn't have W anymore. Really good hit. And if this is Dragon plus Otacon, it is GG. Nice. 1. Go to 2. Luckily, their Ezreal didn't play for that. That is genuinely the biggest troll of the game. Ezreal not being here just lost in the full game. You guys might want to mess around with the random Lux ult. I do not want to do that. Because this game already got so weird for me with their movements and how hard they played for their jungle and how, you know, unmatched we were in some fights. That I'm trying not to risk it anymore, man. I was able to weather the storm a little bit, but there's still some work to be done, so stay locked in. But soul point's good. Otacon is a team fight winner. So we got that going for us. Now we just need to make this work on their top side. They likely already cleared their bot side before going to that, so now let's step up into here. See if we can get cooking. His camps are up, that means that Kane's either coming or hasn't cleared bot side yet. Cancelled 1 auto, that does suck. We're able to kill him for free though. Alistar's behind enemy lines, I like that. Let him waste all of his spells, all of his phase rush, all of his everything before we slide through. Make his life a little bit worse. It really does suck to be red Kane against Lucian because he always has dash for you, but hey man, my brother in Christ, you pick the champion. Ult straight on Deluxe once Wither hits. Obviously, going to increase your odds of hitting by quite a large margin there. We're gonna look for a sideways W maybe. Try and kill this guy. He probably has ultimate, so we're just gonna stay in the front line here. W2 and then E. Luckily, Alistar blessed us by saving our life completely. So thank you, my boy. WQ this guy. We're going under turret. It is what it is. Hopefully they CC me so I don't go too far. I need to get out. It hurts. Yeah, team, watch me die, guys. Just watch me die, man. Don't help me out. Don't shoot some spells. Don't utilize the fact that I'm tanking 2 turrets. And do your thing. Oh, they're starting to cook. Sounds good to me. Yeah, man, I'm gonna show y'all what happened to me. Kidding, man, I gotta go. Hopefully I can steal this before dying, though. Well, not dying before running. He's likely pretty mad about that. He might go for an invade here. We would most likely die if they did, because we just have so much money. Okay, wait. If he wants to go there, that's fine. Yeah, let me go fight him. I have 2,900. I think I'll pass. Go Sundered Sky. They don't have anti-heal, right? Yeah. Oh, man, not this. And then Pivot to Overlords will look pretty good. Dragon Soul 2 minutes. So all we have to do is deny them going a random Baron at 25 minutes. So we're pretty chill here. Go for a random one. He continues running hard. To be fair, I should have checked the turret's health before I did that, but it's okay. They are falling back from Baron side. Clear all the vision that you can before it becomes time to fight. Definitely going to grab my red buff here. It'll help us out a ton. All 5 of us with red buff's really good. Gwen's setting up the split, so we actually don't need to start hitting just yet. Now we can start hitting. Unless she looks like she's actually going to TP. So we need to hit this now because they have 2v1 down here. So we need to slam this. Force the 4v3 that is up here. Now it's 3v2 because you see all them right there. That's 3. Dang, Kane's down there too. Well, free Baron. It's all because you just see that your Gwen is bot side. Put them in the position to either lose bot turrets or let us get Baron. To ping him off, I'm going to run here. Any extra things that we can get in the meantime will definitely help us out. If it be minions, if it be item passives, every single thing comes down to this Dragon Soul fight. So to get this going, we look like we're prepped to actually give them a 50-50 smite fight, which we do not want, but looks like that's where we're at. He has Death's Dance, so he's much weaker than he seems, or rather, he will take a lot more damage. He just won't take it as a burst. Once he Q3s, we're going to W straight out of that. Like it's nothing. Instant death on his head right there. Go for a flash Q just to make sure more people die there. We can actually start setting up our bot wave too by hitting the minions now. We don't necessarily need the Dragon Soul in this exact moment. Getting all of our boys out definitely help out the case. And Nasus is fully chilling right now, right? He's just split pushing, chilling. Nice, good hit. And right there, we just use the Dragon Soul as like the bait to get them bot side for a team fight. Found Kane lacking and kept it pushing. Very weird game for us, but we were able to get the dub. You know, I don't know, it is what it is, man. Sometimes the game's going to get a little bit weird, and sometimes you're going to make mistakes like I did with the game being weird, and it feels so bad at times, but it's what it is, man. I'm not perfect. I just get the win. I stay focused. That's like one of the biggest things that this whole segment is about, is just stay focused, man. Do you see the weird stuff that happens to me and the mistakes I make with it? Stay focused, man. That's all it is. Shout out these two. They played it really well. Mid and top definitely had a rough game. I don't think that's unfair to say. But it doesn't matter. We got to win. That's all that matters. 24K. Kane had a pretty decent game, not going to lie. Got to play for your bot lane a little bit more, though, little guy. All good. Nice. Let's go. Let's get it. Game 5. Something. Yeah, I mean, like, pretty standard one where they scale really well, and your team has low damage. So you have to be very particular with when you use that Q. Okay, to use Q and Vel'Koz is just a step behind you, it's not going to work out very well because your team has low damage, right? You got this half support thing that is Senna, You got Alistar, which does like okay damage on a burst, but not much if they have 3k health. Udyr, which most of the time, like, he is okay burst if he chooses to have it, but if he plays to be tanky with double turtle, you're like, oh, we're cooked. So it can be tough to put away tanky targets at times. It's going to be on you and your itemization to really smurf this lobby. Main things to do here: sideways W his Q or Q his Q. Realize that he will get the cooldown back really quickly. Always E Pantheon W if you can. If you E near Azir, he is going to put 4,000 damage on your head after 3 items. So you get free reign for a little bit, but not forever. And then Kai'Sa can always go invis with E later on, and with Janna peeling can be very tough. But your team is very good at, if we find one person that's way too far forward, stun into E, into root, into knock up. And it's like, oh shoot, we have decent pick if we all hit the same person. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to play really late. That's okay. See if I can get a little cheeky with this one here. Drop the ward and run. That's okay. If he wants to do this, he will waste time on his own stuff. That's okay. Don't get the juke, that's fine. As long as we live, we're good. That ward will show as much as we need it to, and I'm not even late. Again, BRIAR health mattering. Yeah, not today. So what this does is, Pantheon is a jungler that needs a winning early game super, super hard, right? So his thing is you know, he will be doing the early gank equals free win, and we need to use that against him. So seeing exactly where he starts can help you figure out what the play is. Now, he actually just did his blue and then warded here. If you're watching your minimap, you saw that. So he's actually more scared of me than I am him. It's really just stopping his early game. That's all you need to do. So that's exactly what we did. Now we get to see if he went for like some weird invade, whatever he tried to do. He's just now finishing second camp, right? So life is pretty decent. We are about to just blast through third. So again, it's all about just stopping his early game. That's all we're doing here. And a lot of these like super skirmish based junglers oftentimes just don't clear that good, like Trundle, Pantheon, Lisa and stuff like that. So really trying to abuse BRIAR's pretty decent clear by maximizing how much you know about it. Bleed timers, walking away, certain healths, and Q auto, E auto, W. One more auto, right? Not standing there for 200 more damage. I'm walking to Gromp and utilizing this big difference in your jungle clear. So, and it matters more against people that can't farm well, because you can start getting a huge advantage because of it. Also knowing what clear you're doing, right? I did red start, so my Krugs will be second at 420 in game. So I have a minute to chill right now before my next camp. So we can look for ganks, we can do whatever we want. There's no Pantheon gank just yet, so you know he's right here. So we're going to ping it super hard. He wards try. This is what you can do, right? Before the crab spawns, drop a ward here. Okay, now you have full vision of everything. So broken, right? Now he's going to walk up for the crab. I'm just going to use my spells here. Look at that. We got the crab over him. My team can just walk away. It's good. Oh, okay. They want to collapse on him. I like that Alistar W. He still has flash though, so don't try and W just yet, because you want him to flash or chain stun for a full kill. Kai'Sa goes forward. We bait with heal. Take a tap E. Just slow her down. You're good. They will kill. I'm going to start trying to pressure this guy already. That low damage is starting to add up a little bit, huh? Do I really got to come back and kill this guy? Nice. And, I mean, just a awesome early game. And it starts with the ward, right? We know where he's going to be at. My team plays it really well, getting that ward. They smurf that. And then we just play the fight accordingly like it's nothing. And now I'm on 1900 gold at 4 minutes. GG. And that's the difference when people ask me, hey, Logan, why do you go sweeper every time? Because I like what sweeper adds to my gameplay. Could I go warding totem every time? Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, there's applications to it. Good jungler can do it all. Let him get this Q. You don't want to cancel it. Just put him straight into it. Put him into the wall also. That'll waste out his time. Don't let him hit anything. Or don't let him kill anything, right? You want to keep your money up. First grab doesn't really matter, and the idea that I just got a free Scion kill, let my Udyr get a wave in, really good stuff. Now I can actually hit this Scryer to check the top crab to see if he did it, but I'm on second camp, so what does that mean? Pantheon's on, it means he's on second camp also. So I go to third, he should be on third. He recently did that, so he should be here and here. So now we have him locked to where we're always in the same spot he is. Unless he wants to go inefficient somewhere else. This is where it sucks to play jungle. Where everywhere he goes, he has to deal with me. Again, if he were to cheese this dragon, that means that he drops camps. I would then play to invade those camps, so you go right on ahead. I didn't think he was on it, but my team did, and that's like one of the cool things is like that's why you don't have to check that dragon, because there's no way that he does it. It'd be inefficient. Let's go ahead and just start this again. When you're ahead on Bruiser, what are you supposed to be doing? You're supposed to be facilitating the map. Go ahead and hit her. Man, I'll put an ult right on her. Don't know what's up with my team. We're going to play for a quick W2. Hopefully, and then use my E backwards to hit that. We actually do get killed. I don't know. I mean, it shouldn't have been a kill. My team definitely just didn't play that fight correctly, but it's fine. If I get tilted, that's the only way that goes badly. Sometimes you got to take a death because people mess up, man. Who cares? As you can see, it's still turning out pretty good for us. Now, we do lose the timer on the dragon, where, like, sure, I can run down, go get that dragon, facilitate the map quickly. That isn't a bad play, and a lot of challenger junglers would tell you to go do that. Again, I'm going to play for a farm, because this is how I found the easiest way to carry games, especially in low reload, is just stay really farmed. Excuse me, because it makes team fighting a lot easier, man. You got a lot of money. Just go here, prep. Maybe even look a cute little invade right quick. What I wanted that team fight to look like would be Alistar just combo someone and I ult it. That's what I wanted it to be. He got level 6. Azir's coming. Put a W2 on that. Hit E. Azir might come and try and shuffle me right here. Let's go for Scion, I guess. Oh. Wow. My bad. Yeah, I mean, I went for the invade, tried to ult them. The ult actually got past the Azir, which is cool, and then feared him, which is good. If we had a little bit of help there, that would have been good. I didn't need to do that invade. That was simply just, I'm ahead, and I get to force this. Unfortunately, solo laner means more than that, and I played bad, my bad. Again, this is like the difference between high and lower elos sometimes, where, like, I know that I just shouldn't do that, but, you know, when you're playing in high elo, you guys will get this. As you guys climb, you guys will often find that teammates are more likely to play for you when you're fed because they want a free win, right? Lower elo players don't have as much trust in their teams, you know, for right or wrong, whatever it is. So, like, my Vel'Koz and Udyr don't just completely sack their game for free 27 LP. They played for themselves, right? He took a recall. Vel'Koz let his laner roam. You know, it happens, man. It's the acknowledgement of it. I like pulling off cool plays, so oftentimes I don't like doing that. What's your plan here? I think I have the damage to kill. Do I do it? Let's do it. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. That seemed like a pretty big troll. He basically just did what I did, where it's like, I feel strong, I'm going to walk at the enemy. It's like, okay. Sounds good to me. But yeah, no, people will start, like, you guys have probably noticed it. When people start wanting free wins, if you're fed, they'll just sack everything, make sure you carry. And it's awesome. But, you know, if I am truly using this as a medium to teach lower elo players what to do, man, don't do that. Don't try and make cool things happen because you're fed and you want to, like, have fun with the game, man. Play for that LP. Don't go for that invade just because you're ahead. And get it popping. If she hits a root or even tries to, I can likely sync up my R with that. So that'd be pretty sweet. We can at least get Kaisa or someone's ultimate here. Or Flash, even better. Surprised they don't just use ult, but maybe they didn't have it. Alistar, get your ass down here, brother. What the fuck is you doing? Apparently he just messed up down there, or up top lane, and now he's trying to make it better. Been there, I know how that feels. I'm trying to slow this down because I still don't have smite, but if they're able to get a good hit with some CC, like, we could be pretty good. We got a wall angle there. That is crazy work. Buy time. That's all we're doing here. Pantheon has no E, so we just go him. He might actually get E. It was close already. Try and do what we can do. Oh, I didn't W2 in time. Dang. I mean, the fight's still good, but I had a clip right there. Damn. Keep it turned. Raptors. No. Nice. Nice. Such a crazy team fight. Nice. Banging. Woo! Man, every time I go for this dragon, it doesn't turn out how I think it should. I didn't get that W2 off. That W2, man, would have put me out of execute range. Like, he would have done less damage. I would have gotten the kill. I would have ran him down, man. Dang it. They've 3 AD, so we're going. Played Steel Caps there, and that actually just drastically reduces Pantheon damage. So that should help us in the making of all this. Really, I'm getting 4-manned again. I don't know if that was the shuffle you wanted it to be, my boy, but it's the one that you did. They do get this, but we're going to make sure this is a team fight because of that. If you guys really want to do that, we can do it. Once they go to buffer their spells into me, I'm going to put them into the wall. Really good situation for us here. Oh, Scion did actually roam down. Let's go for just a point-and-click Q on him. We can go for WW2 once we have E. Line this shit up. Boom. Oh, that is so depression, bro. Well, if that E hit, it would have been a movie, man. Hey, yo. Nice. It does suck that I didn't turn this early lead into like a 40 kill dome, but I made mistakes this game. I think my main plan right now is to just farm up till Rift and just get that popping, really. Our Udyr was able to get, where's that? Grubs? Or was that Udyr? Was that me? I can't even remember anymore, man. I'm getting tired. Either way. Someone got him, so life is good. They did get that dragon because I started it and then they 4-manned me. It's okay. We'll play for next Rift. I am going to make it a point to try and sync up with my team better. I said that in the early game. Kind of got away from my basics here. So let's get back to it. That Demolish Rock's likely going to put this turret in a blender, but need to get him away from it like that. Make it easy to kill him. If he's really trying to run, I'll make sure he's dead. Outrunning a BRIAR is such a crazy thing to try and do, you know? Look, he's going to try and run around here and find me. Nope. See you, bro. House Star could check this bush with that sweeper too. It's all good. Check for any pink wards before we go for this. Them getting turret there actually does get them feats marked, so we do need to start locking it in a little bit. Auto Q, auto Titanic, W behind, so you instantly hit the back eye. Boom. They went for a bot lane blue buff invade. That got him smite upgrade. That's cool. He is very strong right now. I definitely didn't lock in as much as I should have. Yeah, get rolled, kid. Deers always try and steal that shit, man. They always try and steal it, man. If they want to dive my bot lane, that's chill. We're going to go double Rift Herald charge. Okay, watch this. Yo, good W, by the way. Hop behind him before he E's. Do what you can do to put him into that wall. Make it easy to kill. I think I might have to arm to kill him here. I can W flash W2. Oh man, we didn't have enough damage. Well, I guess we did have enough damage. We got killed. And that part sucks, man. The plays are very close, man. It's just coming down to just team fighting ability. I mean, sure, they pulled 4 there, but we're just not able to hit our spells as effectively as they are. That was an interesting way to think about that play. I actually think it was correct. Good try. Bam, 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 bam. Next dragon will be it. Trying not to like blame my teammates for stuff like that. You know, sometimes bad stuff just happens. Like, dang, they just had 4 there and I didn't notice it. And it's like, well, it could have been better if he hit that, but it's also like it could have been better had I not taken the play and just went and did something else, you know? I feel like it's easy to get lost in what your teammates could have done better to make your play correct, but that implies that everything you do is correct, and that's likely not very true. Alright, now how these fights start is Pantheon's going to hop in on someone. Okay, I'm going to WQ, he's then going to E away. I then will be in a bad spot, I will then need to E away myself. Okay, that's how it's going to work. It's going to really come down to Vel'Koz's E placement. That guy's spell will likely be the biggest difference ever seen in life ever. This fight starts looking pretty bad. I'm going to put a focus on getting this dragon here. See a Kaisa, kill a Kaisa. I can do that, that's good. He has W, that's not too bad. I'm going to play peel my Senna right here. So instead of going in with W, I'm going to just peel her. Like this. Once they try and punish her, we're going to make that a W. He's under Sky Proc there, that's okay. This guy can't kill me. And there we go. I synced up with my team better, like we've been saying from the start. It's all going to come down to how well I can just play with my team like that. And you see how I took a moment and I stopped doing the main character, right? Where I got to be the one hand-delivering enemy team to death, right? And, yeah, I mean, just let Senna have her moment, man. Stand in front of her. Once they go to punish her, it makes him a free target for me. Okay, we go here. I'm thinking Sundered Sky would be pretty good because I am taking a lot of damage. So being able to heal it back would be good. I have 1 minute to Otacon, so we're going to do the standard path down here. So we're going to get as many camps topside, so there's not much to trade if they decide to trade. Don't know where Sion went. He went to our boy here. I mean, he's just dead. That's a lethality Sion. Yep. Bam, bam. We don't need to fight or do anything topside again, guys. Don't forget where we're going. Make sure your team can't make the mistake. You see how your Alistar's about to... He's about to, you know, combo the Janna, and then your AD carry might get pulled. And then you guys realize you're fighting over nothing. And that's not where you want to be. So make sure that everyone remembers what the game plan is. Looks like they might Pantheon ult top here. Otacon's not even alive yet, so that death is incredibly bad. Because if Otacon was alive, we would be able to punish there. But because it's not, you have to look for like a late look with Pantheon ult here. Now you can cheese start it, because if you cheese start it here, they might not expect you to just slam it while being down a player. And that's exactly the gamble I want them to make. It looks like they just have no clue. Again, this is the biggest team fighting objective in the game. So I'm happy to catch them lacking this time. Again, we don't need to team fight till Udyr is alive. Get that going. Just seeing the angle that my team is cooking up while I get a little farm here. Don't want to fall too far behind. Now the next play will likely be something side lane here. So I'm going to start hovering topside real quick. Get as much of this vision as you can. Because you want to find Scion. So they're actually doing what I'm doing, right? So they just looked over there. Now we see what we can trade for that. Vel'Koz's having just a rough game, man. He was, in fact, on vision. I don't blame someone being mad at him for it, but it is what it is, man. Can't change it by being mad. I'd understand typing about your anger if it reduced his death timer, but it does not. Damn, we are really disrespectful in this team. Hopefully you can cook it, though. I can try. He's no ult, so I'm just going to make this kill real quick. Seems like Pantheon might come to defend this with Kai'Sa. Oh, we get two. Do we have three? Go ahead. Once he goes for a W, buffer that E. Try and get him out of here. Try and buy a lot of time. My team's doing Dragon here, so I'd love to just run away. That is definitely worth it. We killed Azir, and we get Dragon for free. Well, I guess for my death, but they can't do anything with my death, so it's good. Nice. I'll happily take that. It's really not that big deal. We did get Pantheon's flash also. Whew. It's a good one. Pantheon now is up about 700 gold, so not too much. If I hit an ultimate in a team fight, it basically gives me enough stats to bypass and actually be up, because 50 armor and 50 MR is pretty huge. Play me. I'm not gonna lie, in the int for a turret off, AD Sion's always going to win, so I'm surprised Sauce K here doesn't think to go ahead and trade it out that way, but I'm liking this team fight, especially that I hit Pantheon here. This is the focus, guys, don't forget it. So hit him, hide behind him so that he has to think about his E angle, and take the free kill there. Again, that's the ultimate diff, right? 750 gold, who? I got a teammate. That's a lot of gold. Oh, yeah? I'll be taking that too. Thank you, my friend. If you could lead me towards your teammate, that would be even better. Nice, good. I don't think Udyr's going to fare well into Azir like that. Just doesn't seem very good. Yeah, I'll go ahead and hit me. How's that Q looking to follow up the R? No, sir. As you can see, I've obviously been there before. Yeah, I'll tank that every time, man. I'll E, and if he tries to buffer Q immediately, he just gets put in the wall. No big deal. And if he doesn't Q, then there's never a kill ever. So life gets pretty easy in that moment. This is greedy. Logan, don't do this. Logan, don't do this. You're egoing. Logan. Logan, why don't you ever listen to me? Luckily, he decided to do Raptors first. Noob. Had I not trolled that first dragon and starting it just to get the tempo up, we'd be on soul point right now and life would be really good. But it's okay. This pushes it back another 5 minutes. Again, all you want to do in mid-game is look for side lane plays and then look for camps following. Because people are more likely to sacrifice jungle camps when they're down a teammate, because the effective result of Pantheon ever dies is that we get a Baron. So he has to be very particular about what he does. Lethality Scion is cooking our turrets, and he's not going to stop anytime soon. Pantheon will likely ult here. He would be a very good target. Sometimes I regret doing this. Oh my god. I'm thoroughly disgusted, man. Baron flips in low elo are so just rough. It's like, you know, half your head's like, wow, he's already dead. My team's killing it. And then it's like, whoa, he's running at us with 200 health. Make sure you hit the smite. Wait, you're trying to win a smite battle against Q Pantheon. It's better than W2. All good, team. No big deal. Just one mistake. But I mean, why didn't I just smite forehead? You know what I'm saying? Like, just smite, bro. Why didn't I just smite it? Damn it. It's all good, though. It seems like we're hard-winning team fights because that team fight we won while I did nothing but hit Baron. So, in a world that I was actively hitting enemy champions, it was good. Unfortunately, we didn't need me to hit champions. We just needed one other person to deal damage. But, again, man, your team's going to mess up. And sometimes it's your mess up because you didn't, you know, well, not that you have to predict your team and that's what you have to do. But, you know, had I predicted that my team would just 5-man run away from Baron, I could have been a part of that team and then we would have gotten the Baron anyway. You know, so it's, you know, it's on everyone. That's all it is. Just on everyone. We all were on different pages and that's it. You know, it's not like one person's to blame here. It's just we were on different page, man. That's the only thing to say. I just got Janna ult. That's lit. That had to be a misclick. Alright, I will just smite this time. Trust me. Look at me go. See, man, I'd show you guys. I know how to hit smite. Sometimes I don't do it, but, so, you know, I know how to at least. Immediate Q here. Sync it up with your boys. If they want to ult like that, that's completely okay. Take me away from Pantheon here. I'll just flash over the wall. Waited a half second for my Q to come up. See, now I might have trolled the Baron, right, in hindsight, but, you know, I pay it back a little bit. My team gives me a really good opportunity. I'm not going to let them lose on it. We do have to walk this wave in because if someone were to pull it, that would slow us down a ton. Auto Q, Auto Titanic, same things. WW2. Get this wave blasted ASAP. We got enough time to kind of cook, actually. Scion behind us? Yeah. He tried to go behind us. We have a small timer to actually just kill this guy and force another number disadvantage here. You can just put him into the wall immediately. That's really good here. Get out of here, man. 2025, you're not killing BRIAR like that. Udyr can always live. If he chooses to fight, that's on him. He's doing great, though. Good try, bro. Nice. So when you have 2 tier 3s up and you got mid inhib, right? What do you do next? You go to the lane that has the next neutral objective. That way you are so far pushed that they can't get good vision on it, and use that vision to then just rush the objective at a certain time. So, right, like we have bot and top here. Like, sure, maybe you want top lane. Maybe you want tier 2 bot lane, but it's not better than Prio on Baron, right? 700 gold or 1500 and Baron buff, you know? So it's very important to know that there's actually a better answer here. And you keep yourself from throwing, because we all go bot side. The desync of Baron and Dragon here could be one that they abuse you guys on, so. That's okay, I'm fine. I'm still doing okay, not fine though. This hurts. I don't think we lose unless all 5 of us die, and even then it would take a little bit. Cook it up a little bit. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Alistar's smart. He actually went to the wave. That was really good. Yeah, I mean, I just got caught there. It's not really where we win a team fight either way. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just playing bad. I'm starting to get tired, man. Like, all I'm doing is invading a gromp with my team, but my team has an easier time leaving that situation than I do, and their team hard punished me for it. They have good damage against me there. Again, that's like just simply different page where it's like, you know, on my side, it's like, hey guys, just walk me out. I have to kill a gromp. And on their side, they're like, hurry up and get out. Let's prep Baron. Or it's like, both of those are fine causes. We're just not on the same page. Seems like the name of this game. We could actually just rush this when they're hitting a recall like this. That's like a green light for us to just rush this, but that's a page I know that we're not agreeing on, so I'm not going to do it. Just sending this is... Let's try it. And look, my team, they chose this page. I'm going to be on their side. Let's do it. Same play again. Keep Pantheon out. Is what it is, man. On the plus side, we look like we can punish him hard for that. Get that. Ult that. Try and line yourself up to Titanic the Janna here. Desync that death timer. This guy, man. Let me tell you, man, I had WQ up. I went to WQ the Baron so I could W2 smite it. Pantheon Q. I was like, Can't steal this one, can you, bitch? But also, we just keep lacking damage on the neutral, man. I swear. It just takes, like... You'd be surprised how little it takes to actually, like, impact Baron like that. But, you know, it seems like... Oh, 13k. Wow, it's going to take forever to impact. And it's like, actually, no, man. Just one R from Udyr is like 1,000 damage, and it increased the speed by so much. But it's all hindsighty, kind of. It's like, you should know that good practice is that you need to be hitting Baron so that we do it quicker. But, you know, you don't know that it matters till it does. But yeah, late game, you know, I can stop yapping about that. I can say late game's all about just counting numbers and looking for decent plays, and farming every second in between that, because in late game you start losing income very quickly. We don't have magic resist against Azir, by the way. That's going to hurt maybe at some point. He's still kind of weak though. We're full everything, boot upgrade, and elixir. That's good. So now the only camps that we need to be hitting are buffs, just so our whole team get them. But so right here, we're just going to count players, see what they do, and see if we can punish them for it. So, like, they made a play. We punish them for it. That's it. They won't always make plays, but sometimes they will. Try and chase this person down. Jana's one of the best people at kiting BRIAR, of course. Tap E for a slow. Try and W in front of her to keep, if she Rs, her from breaking Frenzy. And that's actually the only reason that we kill her there is the thought to do so. Scion is at our base here. But I don't know if he wins this play as much as he thinks he does. Oh, Vel'Koz actually recalled for him. What a goat. Now we're going to walk straight through here. Actually, is it better? Just wait for mid. One thing I like to do in rare cases is this, where, like, sure, we step up on this, do the thing. I just go stand and I zone Kaisa here. It's like she legit, you can't leave base because I have cooldown. Nice. Not a great game for me. I don't know, man. It wasn't that good, but we got the win at the end of the day. If you look at my KD, you see 21-7. You expect me to have played way better, but look, man, I didn't. And that's all there is to it. But, you know, we got the dub. We did what we needed to do. Showed off some good team fighting stuff. If there's anything you guys learned from this game, it's just like, look at how I maneuver team fights and look at how I, like, put myself against their champions to try and dodge or interact with their spells correctly, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You definitely see some fatigue in that one. It's like my, what, 9th hour playing this game. Most damage in the game, most damage taken. Again, those stats look good, but I need a lot more out of me for that. So, it is what it is. GG. Alright, this game started a bit quicker than I thought, but they had Blitzcrank Draven into Kalista Sylas. Their bot lane, once they get going, it's an impossible dub most of the time. Just those champs can be so crazy. What's going on? Fix for me. Thanks. Good. Pantheon versus Ahri. Like, if Ahri just gets to stand at a turret and farm, she's going to destroy us. 9 pigs every game is on Shaco. That looks like a level 3 gank and play super aggressive with his teams. If they sync up really well, they are pretty strong. And if they don't, we are very strong. And that's Reapered. I mean, anyone can have a name. Let me check. Let's see. Is that actually Reapered? That is Reapered, bro. He's a coach for C9. He was also the coach, I believe, when SKT won Worlds. Yeah, in 2013. I mean, one of the goats of coaching League of Legends, actually. Oh, dude. That's awesome. The hell? That's very cool. This is genuinely very cool. Wow. Alright, good luck. And he's playing Singed into Shen. So you definitely don't want lethal tempo in a game like this because they have so much recurring CC. You don't want to go like a long fight where you need to stack up and ramp to do damage. You'd rather just have flat out damage. So PTA obviously takes the cake for this game, like it does in most. But yeah, I mean, one of the things that you have this game is like when you're against a Draven player, Draven needs to be ahead to function. So the idea is that if you can impact their bot lane really quickly and get them ahead, they will start playing worse because Draven needs to be stepping up to get and do what his champ wants to do. So that you can impact that really quick, you can be good. So sometimes it's worth to like cheese a level 3 gank and then maybe reset to your top side and take the chance that you lose your blue buff, but you keep your bot lane alive, especially with one like Kalista Sylas, where Sylasport also needs to be walking forward. So it might be worth it. It might be worth it to do that. I think it is awesome that I'm in a game with Reaper, man. It's cool. It is a good thing. Like when people ask, what is MMR? I like to take the moment and explain to you that MMR is what the game actually thinks your rank is. So if you look at this account, I'm Plat 2. Does the game actually think I'm Plat 2? Unfortunately, it does not, because you can see we're in Emerald 1, Emerald 1, Diamond 4, Emerald 1, Diamond 4 lobby. So we're around High Emerald, Low Diamond. That's what it actually thinks I am. So that's what defines your LP gains, is your MMR, right? Because if the game thinks I'm Diamond, it's going to give me more points for win and less for loss, because it wants me to get to where I am. And it does that based off of a lot of things. Noob down. Noob down, kid. I've been loving this ward. You just immediately run, drop it right here. You drop it further into the bush so that it can actually see any shenanigans around there, because if you drop it too close, if they sneak in right here, you won't be able to see. I've been loving that ward, especially for invades. So sweet, man. And the cool thing is, again, this is what Cosmic Insight is like, if this person doesn't have Cosmic Insight, well, my flash will be up sooner, right? My flash is already 46 seconds less than yours, and I'm going to clear from 1:30 to 3:15, right? So let's say 2 minutes. 2 minutes already drop off this, right? So I have like a 80-second flash timer. It's awesome. And if nothing happens early game, I just didn't ever lose my flash, and that's good. So the map does lead us in a way that we are not able to 3-camp gank bot just yet. He is running straight towards you guys. You need to run away, by the way. That is a feed. Oh, yeah. We're going to see just how good BRIAR can be, because this is worst case scenario where enemy driven lane is already ahead before lane started. So you have a lot of work to do here. So let's sit up and let's do our best. And Callista's already like one of the harder champions of the game with how awkward she is, and how she gets a lot of her tech is like through stacking spears, queuing through something, getting them onto the second target. So yeah, we will definitely see. You could gank top here. I just really don't think I can leave my bot lane alone for much longer. He E-flash and canceled his own E that way, so he doesn't get the kill. That does suck. You know, he's just a little unpracticed. That's all it is. On the plus side, I am now bot side, so if we can sync up with a good timer, get a little double kill rock, and we could be back in this game. So that's definitely what I'm on right now. Type stuff I am on. My boy is, in fact, level 1 on the Silas, so we would like him to get level 2, maybe even level 3 before we show face, but worst case scenario right now, we're just playing to farm. Get level 4 before I even show bot. Be very strong. Now you don't want to hit that scryer down, because then they know that someone hit it, and you know, not going to be solo lane or their bot lane that you're staring at, so it must be me. But I can utilize my sweeper here, where if you can get like that good angle, you can actually check all 3 bushes. And that's really good for you. Timing could not be better for this. Go ahead and sync up my stun with his E. And we got a decent gank there. It's not enough. We would like to dive on this too if possible, but I don't think we actually had the team for that. It's a little bit risky, especially if it goes bad, the game completely ends, so take the recall. Ruby longsword like always. I'm gonna pray that my topside camps don't get taken here. Mostly just because Checo isn't the best invader. And the time that I showed bot is so far after when he would have recalled. Yeah, I mean, look, bro, he's messing up, man. Might be able to cook this turkey. Some for some. Having to use flash to redirect there because the extended W range didn't get me close enough does suck, but it's okay. Now my third camp just spawned, so my fourth is spawning, so that means that his third could be up. So while Silas is annoying him, this could be an invade angle. Bot lane, bot lane, bot lane. Oh, my mid cooking? Not looking like cooking at all. It's not getting any better, is it? Well, plus side, I get to go up and juggle. That's good. Sports Silas gets a kill. Not bad. They're definitely doing Dragon as a team here. It's a really good play for them to speed through that Dragon with Shaco. It frees up his game. But taking his topside does really mess with his game plan just a little bit, because it's going to lock him out of level 6 for an extra minute. Just based off how much experience he can get. Oh. Surprised I haven't gotten the dragon yet. I'm level 6. That's pretty awesome. It's just a really tough game for my bot and mid lane right now. Try and sync up everything with them. I know I'm gonna hit the R. Can I get the fear? That's good. Like this, if Kalista can start pushing forward with Shen. I did get the Gromp, by the way. You can see that it's gone. Oh, if he got that. Damn. That sucks. This looks like we lose this hard. Can't lie. You need to stop him. Oh, Pantheon, that's a bit early. No W. Okay. I mean, it's never looking clean. I'll say that much. But, you know what? It's better than nothing. And, you know, stuff like that happens. So, I mean, we're doing alright. It genuinely could be way worse. You know, I've seen Dravens be 20-0 by now with the start they were given. So the fact that it's not that, I think I can accept that. I mean, you know, we are just doing standard what we want to do. We want to be clearing our camps top down, not losing so many to do it, and that's exactly what we're doing here. We're up camps here because that topside invade. He likely went there and then got nothing, which is good. Evolving our team a little bit is good too. I'm going to hit this camp because I have a bonus streak. That's going to take one away from my jungle pet. So doing one camp plus one bonus streak will take 22 to 20. And then I can look for smite advantage on the grubs. Does look like my boy might be cooked. So I'm going to use that time to do this. Hopefully Shaco's looking down there. Oh, really close, actually. I mean, Silas is getting some kills, man. Just gonna hit these. You need 2 to get the feats point, so go ahead and just do that real quick. We need to leave ASAP. They are prepping the craziest engage onto us. You need to run. There you go. He missed E over the wall. Now, Shaco's likely going there. We'd like to play for an ult down there, but again, with their top laner being, or their bot lane being very scary, if we can't get vision, it's probably risky to just send an ult. Because Auri would then walk first with Draven Blitz, and yeah, you'd soon figure out the problem. Good try. Bam, bam, bam. $9.50, I get my Titanic, so just mostly farming for that. We're looking for the same ult angle down here. Oh, there's a fight. Hopefully Bleed will handle that. Ah, man, what a good invade. I mean, clearly my whole bot side is cooked with vision. I didn't realize it was that quickly that they had this, and this all warded, so they had a perfect fight there. I was really, I need some leeway there. But can't have it all, right? This looks like he's going to hit Shaco. I'm quite happy about that, actually. Because he doesn't have ultimate. Heyo, got mine back. Not too bad, right? Draven might stay. Oh, he doesn't. Smart player. If he stayed, he was likely, very likely dead. If your W doesn't attach to red though, then it means that it's not up, but I do want to get the icon reset. No other camps, so you know that Shaco's likely going there. We'd like to play for this. The team's definitely having a rough one here. Silas gets sent in, that could be really good. Save my W2 for the last second, and wow, the money is incoming, huh? See if I can attach W tether to him in a way that makes him think he can run to the turret. I don't know why he thinks he wins that. Must have Ari coming, I guess? Ah, yes. Okay. Dravenar could be coming, I guess. Excuse me, sorry guys, gotta do my thing here. See if I can ping Pantheon to go roam and kill that, if possible. I think we're gonna go squishy killer build here. And again, pings just got him an extra kill. You gotta think about it, man. Every little bit adds up. So, yeah, so basically you just swap out the Black Cleaver for a Sundered Sky. The idea being that, you know, they don't have armor just yet, so I can go for a little bit more combat power to try and carry this game. And I can always pick up Black Cleaver if I need it. Overlords definitely fits really well into this playstyle too. So that'll likely be one of the items that we get later on. Really, Blitz didn't get Torch out there. That's crazy. Hope for the best. I could try. And a lot of people are always wondering, like, how do you win lanes? How do you win games when everyone's losing? I just keep trying. You know, if enemy team's gonna mess up, they'll mess up. But they're not going to mess up with them doing nothing. So that's why giving up is very not smart. Get the ward bite there, speed up the clear a little bit. I'm actually just fully ignoring their vision like that because I want them to not think that they are the target, when in fact they are. So if they kill the vision really fast and then walk away, they're going to be like, oh wow, what else was he doing? Yeah, flash for me? You do. W2, hopefully, or Titanic we can kill. Good, good. He is invis, he is invis. But I think noobs are down. If you can get a dragon with losing bot lane and mid lane, it really helps the game a ton. So at times like this, I'm willing to take a little extra risk here. Stay on the map instead of take my recall and go for this. And if I can really pull this off, it could be insane. Unfortunately not. We do get to kill him for it though. first 100 sky proc there. It seems like the team fight could be playable, but we are behind. Shaco did an insane burst on the dragon. I mean, that did not seem fair, how much damage he did. Looked like he was Kha'Zix for a second there. Hell no. I'll never FF a game like this. You guys... Nah, we need more practice. Hit no. We need way more practice, guys. We can't hit no. Now, you always do need... played steel caps against Draven. Even if it's not that good for the lobby, it is what it is. No. Focus. Win. I'm not here for a dialogue about if we're going to FF or not, okay? We hit no. We're going to keep playing. And if you guys don't want to play, that's okay. Don't. AFK, give me loser. Give me lever. Or, like, lever penalty so that I get extra LP. Like, no, man. I queued up to play, man. Just because you guys are having a rough game doesn't mean I can't carry you. Be carryable, bro. But yeah, a lot of low elo players tend to do this thing where they're like, how do you carry these games? And it's like, you try your best, man, and that's it. And you won't always get it, but you will literally never win games like this if you just complain about them. Like, you check out, you keep typing, you just say stupid stuff all the time. It's like, you'll never win these then. I'm getting denied. My camp's right here. That kind of sucks. I'm just waiting for my team to set up. They're going to fight us for this vision, so I might as well do something like that. He has flash. Bandan can hit flash W on Draven anytime. That'll definitely help us out a ton. They split up, so I'm going to look to R that. Try and make sure I can get the last hits on these kills. Not too happy when she gets them, but... Hey, we got at least a team fight win. Portion of a team fight. Go for as much healing as I can. Damn it. To be fair, it's cool to take 5,000 damage with sub 3k health. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not sold on Black Cleaver here. I'm really not. Like, maybe you turn this into Steric Spear Visage and do something crazy. Oh, she buffered Taunt, man. This guy needs to stop E-flashing, bro. You're too tired to pull them off, man. Every time he's E-flashed, it's not been good. It's not, like, it's not the easiest tech, but it's definitely not even close to the hardest either. Yeah, like, they have no armor, man. I think I'm going to go Steric Spear Visage Overlords. Something like that would be really good this game. Because there's no way I'm getting away with GA. Guardian Angel buys time for your team to be useful while you're dead, right? Well, this is not the team that will make something of that time. You just need to be a raid boss. So go raid boss mode. They're really as playable as we think, or... Oh man, they're super grouped out. This is really tough. Big ultimate could maybe pull it off, but... Trying to look for a flank R angle onto Draven. Maybe get a big one going. If we can get a big ult here, it could be game winning. They might go through the choke there, so I'll try and ult that. This is worst case scenario for sure, but if we can one tap him, could be decent. Damn it. My boy ever hits a taunt, our stocks go through the roof. I can actually go get Derek's. They're taking an early inhib. That might be their lose con, so I like that. Even gonna buy a glowing moat just in case it's the difference, man. I want to have it. Rough, good try. my lord. Oh man, I thought I'd redirect in a way to get another Sundered Sky proc, but I just didn't. Try. This Auri is running amok. The Lethality Pantheon is looking like it wasn't the counter pick, huh? But again, when you're the team that's losing, trades like that, as long as you're trading back and forth, they're actually pretty good for you. More times than not, people are worth shutdowns, and if you can get like any amount of gold in your pocket, it's good because, again, man, once this game hits everyone's full build, we're all even again, so that's really all that we're pushing towards, man. Just trying to get to 6 items so I can stop taking money, let my team get more money, and then it'll be good. Now, when they get Otacon with Draven Ahri that are fed, it's going to spell our demise, okay? But, it is what it is. If I can get one big ace in front of their base and we somehow pull out an insane base push, that's all we need. Enemy jungler is only on 1 item while I'm pushing 4th, so I'm pretty happy in this moment. Singe would be a tough kill to get, but we can try. Especially if I can sneak into this bush here. He syncs up the taunt. I told you, once this guy starts hitting taunts, it's a free win. And I meant it. Damn. Enemy team really rotated for that instead of pushing from the mid. I guess they did kill Callista here, but I didn't realize it. I was actually trying to find it on my minimap. I thought she'd be mid. I don't really think there's any reason for her to ever leave mid lane, but, you know, maybe she thought she could help with killing Singe, or maybe she's just autopilot. He should be blasting the wave. Blast the wave, blast the wave, blast the wave. Don't want them to have more minions here, man. That's not good. That's going to help us. Can you use he? No. Ah, he's not really trying, I think. It's a good try. You had to play a game with Reaper, bro. It's sick. This guy goes down in, like, league history. Ah, damn. Ah, good try. GG. Good try. GG. Yeah, we got our first everyone hard lose and no one ever try again loss. Ain't nothing to it, man. You're bound to get one. Like I always say, man, you almost have no excuse to ever lose sub diamond. And would you look at that? When we're in diamond lobbies, we get our first one. But yeah, man, I don't know. Again, I'm not really a big fan of reporting people when you're smurfing because like they're going to mess up, and I'm going to see it. Maybe it's not as obvious to them, but these guys did not try to play, man. They didn't. You know, this guy yapped while having a monumental bad game, and then started building attack speed. I don't know if that's the thing. Maybe that's the new Flicker Blade build, but it's not good into their team, so I don't know how locked that is. This guy genuinely was standing at the minion waves, and these guys did a little bit of running it. So, but yeah, I mean, not too bad. Overall, this session went pretty well, right? We got a game with Reaper. We won 5 games. We have double-digit kills in every single one. We did get delivered another loss. That does suck, man, but it's okay. Can't say I didn't fucking turn up, man. You know, I mean, just look at this, man. Tried my damnedest. I really did. But you know, every lane losing, it is what it is. And it's not even the fact that they're losing; they're hard feeding, right? But some of these more ego-based picks, like Silas support. Silas support is like you have to be 9,000 times the skill of who you're against to make Silent Sport work well. So, you know, when the reality of your skill is met with another decent player, it's not going to look too good for you. It really isn't. So you have to, you know, sometimes you got to abide by the same rules that everyone else does when they pick a champion on meta. Up 3,000 in jungle is also cool. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this one. I believe this is the 5th episode of it. Still 81% win rate. Again, let me go to OPGG to see what rank these account is, or what lobby rank that was. See what we got here. So it's Diamond 3. So Diamond 3 was the rank where you can effectively get your first real loss. There you have it. But yeah, no, I mean, solid day. Solid day. Did a lot of Overlord abusing. Life is good. And, yeah, it's a beautiful day, man. It's a great day. You guys have a good one. I will see you in the next video. I might put this video out now. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. But you guys have a good one. Thank you so much. Peace.